Hello everyone, how's it going? Now we are on the episode number 3 with Liinkii. Thank you Liinkii so much for accepting this invitation. It definitely means a lot. For people that don't know, Liinkii is another very experienced player that we have in rotmg community. He's been playing like since when? Since the creation of rotmg, I guess.
Almost. Also, thanks for inviting me. It's not exactly when it came out, but it's been like at least 10 years, so I guess it's
Yeah,
like 2012 or 2013 when I started playing.
I'm 100% sure you really experienced lots of things like in rotmg.
Yep, like I've been there through like all the eras, Wild Shadow, what was after that? Kabam, and then Deca, yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Oh.
I had a break from 2014 until
Mhm.
like 2018, so I didn't play for like 3 years basically, or 4.
But that was like anything that took you to take this long break. Actually, you're not playing consistent anymore, right?
Not right now. I'm just taking a break because I got pissed. Because there's also like not much you can do in this game right now, unless you like challenge yourself to do crazy stuff. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. That was a
But
thing
like
that
the
we
reason for my
were
long break was actually a ban back then.
no sure.
It was like, yeah, it was like a permanent ban, but it got revoked after like I think 10 or 11 months. It was for dragging like in abysses. Like a lot of people still remember me from that time. So
Shatter's Abyss or regular Abyss?
regular abyss, like legit in
Uh,
2014, you would like go into an abyss, and there
uh-huh.
would only be like a vid in the death pod or something, right? And it's
Uh-huh.
like not guaranteed for both people. So the people in your spawn would like just steal off your pod. So at some point, I just started dragging minions into the boss room. Like, not just talking about 20 brutes, legit like the entire dungeon behind me. Yeah, that's basically why I was banned for 10 months or
and
something.
and
But
it's a thing actually. Rotmg is not a game that you keep PvPing like. It's not a PvP game. But even
yeah,
though people you still can PvP like that, they found the
yeah,
ways.
yeah.
Like most
I think it's a
recently,
anarchy PvP game in a way, yeah, for sure.
exactly. I'm pretty sure like that. Talking about PvP, and any other dungeon that you enjoy is PvP.
I wouldn't call I wouldn't call it like that. Like I don't think standing in a specific spot when people are in a different like another spot is PvP.
hmm
Like let's say miasma, I don't think that's PvP to be honest. And same with patience. I don't think PvP exists in that way. I think PvP only really exists when you like maliciously drag like a crusade or mobs to the back of the room,
Intentionally,
for
yeah.
example. Yeah, intentionally. But if you just like dodge in a different way, let's say miasma, I like to like counter rotate or just stand still, and
Uh-huh.
that like makes the shots appear in a different way. I don't think that's PvP to be honest.
I see.
Plus it's practice, so I don't know why people are complaining. You get stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and if you die, you get stronger as well. So
Exactly. That's a thing that I believe. Like
yeah.
when I was like playing with my guild mates, we pretty much like it's it's not like a bad thing, which is like forcing them to push it within like bad scenarios, and they can actually improve their skills. We can be
Yeah, for
considered
sure.
as, you know. I think you do like something similar for your guild mates, right?
Some people say that, yeah. We do our little funny moments.
But it's
We
not.
just
That's
like,
not because you're mean or whatever. It's pretty much like
oh, it's
I
just
want
more
to see you
fun.
better. Yep.
Yeah, it's more fun, bit of a challenge.
Very much like that. That's a thing that I believe. And speaking about skills, what did push you towards your skills challenges? Because I have been watching your videos related to void runs, like soloing and shit.
Mm.
Because not gonna lie, it's very difficult. That's
You mean
very
solo
tough.
void or cuz like back I don't know when that was, but I used to speedrun this game or at least like Lost Horse. Lost Horse was like the only thing back then when I came back. Like there was no end game really besides Lost Horse, so like I just did like NBC speedruns. And I don't know, it was just fun. But at some point it's like, oh yeah, they're releasing a new patch, and then it's like, oh yeah, my really good run now is like kind of invalid because they changed an item and stuff as well. Or like they changed like the HP of an enemy, and that just makes your entire run like not perfect anymore. I'm kind of like completionist and perfectionist in a way. And then I just like gave up on that in general. Having like a good Marble Colossus run or whatever, like
Dude,
I gave up on that part.
I
still like to do challenging stuff.
I remember the old Lost House thing that you had to drag out all the flames on the group.
Oh my god. Thank god. I did not play during that. I just came back to like this version of Lost Horse, like the second one, yeah. Thank god. Like I watched some videos. Lost Horse 1 was possibly the worst dungeon ever. At least the clearing part, from what I've seen.
Hey, we shall not forget the best one. Vindication.
Vindication. I liked what's his name? Wotan. I kinda liked him.
Yeah,
I think he's the one that said that.
Yeah, I didn't do like that much conversation with community manager at all, because I really want to understand it, and actually I think that like most of the community the community wants to understand what exactly the community manager does, how hard it is to actually reach them out for a possible question or support, you know?
Yeah.
Like
it's kind of insane to me that like I don't know what they're doing actually.
Same.
I think it got better though with Carlos. Pretty sure. At least there's more blog posts.
Like recently I did contact Oculus for a partnership with them, right?
Oh, Decker partner, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm working on that thing right now. However, I don't want to contact him only for that purpose, but to understand what exactly the community manager does, because it might be like a question not for me specifically, but for the whole community. You know?
Yeah.
And talking about CMs, what are your thoughts about that old CM that we had, Wotan? The mistakes that he did, slash spawn, the admin items on Nexus.
That wasn't him though. That was a support member actually.
Really?
Yeah. That was Sienna Sky. No, was it? Wait. Yeah, it was Sienna Sky as far as I know. Just I don't know what happened there. Like how does that even happen? That's crazy.
That thing should not ever happen like on Prod, because Prod is totally different scenario when compared with that server.
Yeah, maybe you just forgot. Oh, I thought this was testing.
Pretty much like that.
Like,
so yeah, Liinkii. Before we proceeding, I want to know like something more personal from you. How old are you actually? Because Trey was asking. Trey was asking. I think he's older than me.
Trey's older than you?
No, Trey told.
Oh, okay. I'm 25. Turned 25 this year.
See, he's not 30 years old. Don't worry, guys.
Sometimes I just like joke and say, "Oh yeah, I'm like 37," and then people believe it as well. But it's 25.
Oh, that was La Playa? I see. Oh yeah, for people that don't know, Trey is a guildmate from Liinkii's guild. So he's a very good guy that has been playing with us a lot. So thank you, Trey. Shout out for you.
He's gotten so much better at the game.
Yes.
Like, over the past half year, it's crazy.
What brought your attention for him actually? Because I think it might be like something specific that actually happened to me when I see like, oh, actually worth it to spend my time on this guildmate because he has potential, you know.
I don't know. He was like in a solo guild, and he did like a lot of shadows with me, and then I was like, why don't you just join our PvP super guild?
See?
Basically. But yeah, he's crazy now. He does like petless hard mode solos. I don't know. Just doesn't even need a pet.
Not me. Yeah, it's not released yet, but
Sania, that's Sina by the way, if you know him. We call him Sania because like there's another guildie who just calls him Sania because he doesn't know how to pronounce Sania. And he has the funniest deaths. Like he just lags, and then there's no shots, and then he dies out of nowhere. Really good game.
Sanir.
Sania. Oh, this had a. Oh, okay.
What, do you have like any good memories besides like your loot that you had from the past that you still remember, or no?
Mm,
Like any item of your interest that actually change your perspective
oh
of
my
your
God.
game.
Okay, items. There's a lot. At least
No,
two.
but might be like one that actually change your gameplay
Okay, when
style.
Osang released, and I was like, no way, there's a ring that can give you damaging? That's broken, because I always used to be or I'm still a warrior main in a way. So like, yo, banner best ring. And I took, like, it took forever to get one. Like, out of all blueprints, literally every single blueprint I've gotten, besides that one, I had 23, well, wait, how many blueprints? 20 blueprints? I don't know how many Osang has. Like 4 per boss, right? So it's like
Yes,
20.
pretty much like.
Okay. Yeah. So I had
Yes.
19 blueprints from Osang, and none of that was a banner. Like, that was the last blueprint I got, and I never got a banner as a drop either, so I was so mad.
Like even for me, banner is very tough to get. I actually anything that drops from Beza, it's
Anything
not
that drops
a
from Osang, that dungeon doesn't drop anything, I swear. You have to like play at an event to get anything, I feel like. Or you just
yet.
have to do like 20 a day, maybe then, yeah.
And talking about Osank, it's a very, it's a actually very interesting dungeon. To be fair, because I want to
It's a
understand
bit of
what
a joke.
actually. It's not only that, but do you see all this drama that we have over these years?
Oh, over
Did you
like,
I'm pretty sure you really experienced, right? Since the
yeah,
beginning, because you
I've
got.
seen everything, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Every
asking
part of the community.
I was asking Bibismorph about that, and he told me, "Oh, you should contact Subshift to explain that." But I'm pretty sure you really experienced the same feeling of those guys as well, right?
Yeah, probably.
What exactly happened there? Because it's still like a big question mark for me
Yeah,
to
wait, what
understand.
exactly? When Osang released? Or
Yeah, because the dungeon is supposed to be like only end game to provide entertainment for people, right? But it
yes.
doesn't become something like that. It become something that actually did hurt the community.
Yeah,
Can you
like,
explain that?
I guess it's about, I mean, first of all, the dungeon has like the best items, so there's insane power creep just coming from the dungeons. From that dungeon exactly, like, has like most best in slot items. And then it's like, the less people, the better the loot. The more tops, so the more likely you are gonna get tops. So like, if you want tops, just go solo the dungeon, I guess. And that way you're like making sure you get like least people as possible. And you're like gatekeeping. Like this whole gatekeeping thing of endgame content was like even worse with Osang when it got released.
And it's a good thing actually. However,
Gatekeeping content. Oh,
yeah,
what?
but if you think about that, do you actually believe Like people still do the PvP and blast and guard all the shit, like because
It's not
they
even
don't
about
know,
that.
or
That's not even what it is. It's literally just like refusing to pop runes for like a public group. Like
oh, you're talking about
we are
before.
waiting
Yes.
20 minutes for crashers to leave or something like that. That's gatekeeping. I don't think it's really gatekeeping if like somebody just doesn't make it because someone is standing in a different corner in miasma, really, or
Mhm.
they just can't make it through celestial. Also, it's kind of nice that the community made like practices for people that struggle with that stuff.
Mhm.
Like there's like I think there's 2 celestial practices, right? Like one on the website and the other one is like
Yes. Yes.
a program.
One is from just dodge, another one is a program.
Yeah.
They actually created something for patients as well.
Yeah, I've seen Todas use that.
It's
But I don't know
it's
if
a very
that's
good
really
one.
accurate, to be honest. Oh, is it? Have you tried it?
No, the new one is good, but the old one is very bad.
Oh, okay.
The new one actually has such a great craft. I believe rotmg will be smooth like that in the future.
Surely. This game has so much potential. You're a developer
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yes, I am.
As far as I've seen. Yeah, like the amount of potential like Unity has, and then they do, yeah, whatever this
Exactly.
is.
Exactly.
I
I
think it's
believe
more
like
like just legacy code in their server.
it
That's,
is.
like,
It is
making
pretty
it
much.
really bad. Yeah.
Most of the code that you see like in the current version of rotmg comes from Flash version.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
so it was like a export from a platform to another, pretty much like that.
yeah.
But if you pay attention, Deca is not like a big company at all. Actually, it does have like such a high
Yeah.
revenue, but it's not like a big company when compared with
The thing
big
is, they are a
studios.
small company, yeah, but they got bought by like a big group. I don't know what it is called, Enhancer Group. I'm not sure what it's exactly. So like they could like put more resources into Deca,
Mm-hmm.
like into Realm of the Mad God. And I don't think like most or like all Deca employees work on Realm. They have like different games, right? So there's also that.
I think yeah, they do have like couple few games that they actually manage, but it's pretty much like the same scenario. Like when the game is about to get
Yeah.
to die, they
They pick it up
contact them and pick it up.
revive
Exactly.
it.
It's like that.
I mean, yeah, like as much as we can complain about Deca, they made sure the game is still like running, so
Exactly.
can't complain really.
Sometimes they commit mistakes, but I think they are going like on the right direction. Because look, when I was playing during the Kaban era,
Yeah.
the game
There
was pretty
like,
much dead.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
No updates.
Pretty much nothing. No updates at all. Now we see like a one update
Now we get bad
after.
updates.
Yeah, exactly. Not even like a visual glitch or frame skip or whatever.
Yeah. Just straight up your items disappearing out of your vault. That bug was insane. Have you played? That was like last year, like at least 3 months long. From like
Yes, yeah, I had it.
first
Actually,
to me like
dude,
February or March.
I
and
lost
then-
Lumi, Vesher, Peacekeeper, and Crow. But I lost those like twice. So the first one they gave me, and the next one
Yeah.
they say, no, you need to send a video clip.
Yeah. Do you know how easy that is to fake as well? Just saying, like, you could
Yes.
just get items. That's crazy. And like recent reveals were like that they don't even have chat logs, and they ban people for like chat messages without chat logs.
What the hell?
That was like recently found out. Yeah, there was a Reddit post. So you could just get banned for saying bad stuff, although you never said it. Like,
What?
yeah. Since they don't have
That-
chat logs, they just banned.
That's a very accurate. That's kind of funny, but I think it's still like a small company that attempts to do like something good. But I think they are doing great. And talking
Yeah.
about their behaviors and progressions, about Deca partnership, do you have that? Did you actually contact them for something similar?
When it first came out, I don't know when that was. I requested it, but I was like very, very inactive, and like they only chose like the most active and most subscribers, like channels, I guess. So like I got rejected, and then I never tried again. I was like, if they didn't want me back then, I don't want them now. And like, the only reason I would have wanted that anyways is to have like contact with them. I don't really care about like yeah, giving away gold or whatever perks you have.
It's very good
Just,
to
like,
give. I mean,
like,
to pop keys at the Nexus at the USCs actually.
That's nice, but like I know like multiple Deca partners, and they're like I don't know, you don't get enough keys. I feel like you can do like I don't know Suez events, so you get like 4 Suez keys. That's what 10 minutes of gameplay.
This is a thing that we actually like.
Maybe it's different.
Not compare with another Deca partners, but do you see those programs? Example, like we have in League of Legends, like the League of Legends partner program, something similar that we see like in different games.
Valorant has that, yeah.
Yes, pretty much like Valorant has something similar. So what about we turn like the partners to something that they engage even more the community? That's what I believe. You know,
Yeah.
they have such a responsibility for that, not only popping keys or whatever.
No.
So, and that was a thing that I was contacting Souls from Clipex, and he told me the community still enjoys the content that you put on YouTube, even though if it's a very basic things like with garbage graphics, putting like a PP montage or whatever.
Oh yeah, people love those.
Yes, exactly. They still watch them.
I think the best part, like, for people to watch is just death montages, cause like, it's just so much better to see someone else die than yourself, you know? You just see, oh yeah, someone else is just as bad as me.
Yes, I never died in this game actually. Don't know what you're talking
same.
about. I think
Haven't
it's
died in, like, 10 years.
Yes. People
Oh my
sneaking
God.
out, checking the graveyard. Don't worry, people. Graveyard is still glitching on rotmg.
Yeah, what is that even about? Did they change
I
like...
have no clue. Hello, AJ.
Well,
How's it
Rama is,
going?
like, third party, right? It's not even Deca, yeah.
Oh yeah, talking about rotmg. I think you are since its creation, right?
Basically, yeah.
What do you think about rotmg? Do you think they are doing great actually for the community? Because rotmg is not only showing statistics, you know. It's used. Yes, that's a kind of question that I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
question.
way about that.
It's like the
way
entire
ahead.
reason people like cheat probably and try to flex their items, cause like, or like fame farm or whatever. Like I don't think fame farming would be a thing really if rotmg didn't exist.
But eventually,
nobody could even
someone eventually, and it's a thing that we're gonna have an interview with Jamal3, which is the current top fame guy. He agreed to do the interview with us, so we're gonna do an interview with him in the future, so we can understand his POV, you know, which is very important.
Why he's doing fame cults?
Yeah, why you're doing fame question mark upside down? Yeah.
It's always funny to me that those like fame culters say the game is boring, but like they just choose the worst game loop in the game. Like there's nothing worse, I think, than just doing mindless cults.
Yeah, as AJ said, I think even without rotmg, people will still ask how much fame you have. I agree.
True, but like I have like 200 character slots or something. I am not like summing up all those characters and their fame. Not happening. Like I would not calculate my fame.
It's a very frustrated thing when you're looking only for that, you know. But people enjoy it to play anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, you see like progress, I guess. You see the number go up, So yeah, that's kind of nice.
Alright, let me see if I can. Yo, AJ, want to hop in here for a conversation with us? For people that don't know,
Yeah,
AJ
that's
is a
true.
is a
That's
is a
so
mod
true.
here. Yeah, people say it's
Imagine they
boring,
say the
but
game
they
is
really
boring, but you just sit in like the biggest Discord runs, the fattest Discord runs of 50 people and Fungal Priests. Although like it got changed, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like still, at least they removed less damage keys and less HP keys because that was stupid. But now the problem with that is you just get like super bad minion mods. There's like 90% chance that the minions are just like harder than the boss.
Yeah,
And also I
imagine
think
getting
it's
past it on tablets. What are you talking
yeah.
about?
That's never happened to me. I've never seen 20 accursed with like I don't
Holy
know, they just
shit.
shoot like laser guns. Never seen that. It
Dude,
doesn't exist.
that is a thing that I realize. I would prefer to see like more damage, more HP on bosses rather than insane minions like that. You
Yeah,
know, because
for
it
sure.
can
Yeah.
be easily go out of control, especially when you're on a dungeon when they keep over spawning like
Yep.
voids. Look,
Oh
imagine
my
if you see
god.
like
Void is the worst dungeon. Holy shit. It needs a rework so bad.
just put yourself in a situation like this. You're attempting solving voids, right? And you
Yeah.
see like minions projectiles travel like 48% faster, and they shoot like 40% faster on
Yeah.
a void run. They're
The
gonna
thing
be
is,
GG.
I think there's a problem with the programming. I don't think 48% is actually 48%. It's way faster than it's just 48%. It
Is
feels
it?
like it's exponential. That's just what it feels like. I think it's like a wrong calculation. It's more like it's taking 8% and then like the next step is like 16%. So it's taking the 8% already with it. So it's like 8%. Like it's exponential, I think. That's literally what it feels like. Plus, it's not even just they travel faster, the distance is also longer. Like, have you ever seen? You probably have. Like an accursed, what's it called? Gladiator?
Uh-huh.
Just throws his, I don't know what he's throwing, his axe or something, his sword,
Uh-huh.
across the tablets room at light speed. Like, what the fuck? It's like they've never tested. They've never tested that
Dude,
mod.
I died on something similar like on my summer like that so quick. That was like
Yeah.
that. I think that was Thanos or whatever. That was like something like this. Vanish. Turn X is this. Dude, that's so
like,
ridiculous.
nah,
I
it's definitely
lost
more than
so
just
man.
50%. Like, there's no way it's just 50% faster. That's not true. Has to be way faster. There has to be some calculation that's wrong.
That's what I
100%.
believe as well.
And it would not surprise me. Like, why would it even surprise me if
And
they
like
calculated it wrong?
my character needs like a AI prediction plus Snake Eye Ring with a speedy to dodge that thing. Holy shit.
Yeah. And 200 speed.
Exactly.
Holy yeah. Nah. Uh, that
That,
mod is
that might be a feature by the way anyway. So don't worry
like
about
it
it.
might not be bad for like a dungeon like Sprite World. But like anything above like a Godlands dungeon, it should not be like max should be like 24%, and that's already like insane, kind of. But like for Exalt dungeons, anything about above 24% or 16% even is just overkill. Like
And this
once
is
you
the
get to
thing that
know the Shadows bosses, the minions are the biggest problem anyways.
yes, they are.
They're 10
Imagine
times
if
harder.
you're rushing monuments and accidentally the minion EP you
Yeah,
and you die. Full
yeah.
HP. I
That
love
has
that
never
feature.
happened to me. I don't think that's possible actually. Can you show me some clips?
No, sorry, there's no evidence about that.
Never happened. I've never died to minions.
Yeah, just
Oh,
some rumors.
actually, wait. There's another mod that's like really bad for minions. You know this like red warlock that shoots like these wavy shots, like armor break shots, and like lightning and stuff. It has like I
Don't
know what it's
remember
called.
me that.
The fire warlock in like second clear, basically.
The
It appears in second clear a lot.
there is a, I think it's a glitch or whatever related to that warlock, the pyro warlock.
Yeah.
The like also the projectiles vanish from the
Yeah, the
screen.
lifetime. If you have the more lifetime mod, they come back, and that
They
killed me
come back
once.
at the
Oh
end.
my
What
god.
the hell? I
Yeah.
die like so many times about that.
Yeah, same.
Cause I got
Oh
like
my
stack
god.
of shots.
And you like on the wall, you think, oh yeah, I'm fine. The shots like disappeared, and then they just
And they come back.
peak design.
Oh my gosh.
Peak design.
They still need to improve like lots of things on the game, like to make the game even more playable, because it does scare so much the new players from rotmg.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking
Like,
about
it's
the
so
devil,
hard to get into this game even.
we just got that.
Oh.
GG.
Not even that bad in this dungeon though. But yeah, it's so hard to get into this game because like the beginning is hard. Just if you start a new season, it's such a pain. I just hate like the early parts of PPE, and that's basically what you're playing without a pet, so it's NPE when you start a
Mhm.
new account. So if you don't have someone that guides you, like you helped, I forgot the name, Interwar something.
No, Inoue. Oh yeah, Inoue
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
great example.
Yeah.
It's a great
Like
example.
you're helping him, so like he's having an easier time. But if you're like the only, like you're soloing, and then there's this problem of the realms are not filled unless you like EU West, like or US East 2, or like those are like
Mhm.
the only two servers that are full, and people are actually playing in the realm. Everything else is just Bazaar of the Mad God, kinda. Oh, look at my ring, so good.
All right,
That used to be my favorite ring.
so PM Claps won't kick you because you're not on the Rex. GG.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
now-
imagine
now-
you play this game, you play it alone, and you have no items, and you don't even know what's happening because there's no explanation what to do. Like, there's no tutorial. Really.
Yes, this is a thing that it still bothers me. Like most
Yeah.
of the time, we have this big gap in between like new players to mid game to end game, and end game to
Yeah.
the final game progression, like to get very good. And it still lacks it a lot. So if you don't have like a great company aside you, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
And pretty much 100% sure, like 90% sure that you're gonna quit the game. And
Yeah, which is,
rotmg,
not a bad thing.
don't
If
you
s-
think?
quit before you can start?
No,
playing it.
rotmg is a great game. What are you talking about?
True.
Actually, rotmg is not only the pixels. Actually, can be more than that.
Yeah, that's true. Like the amount of people I've met through this game is insane. And then you
And-
can play like different games with those people as well.
Yeah, that's a thing that now talking about. Give an example from like for people that create content on Twitch. What do you think about people that keep hosting only Oryx free and such?
Just on O3, like you
Oh
just stream
yeah, only are
O3s.
free to grind views and such.
I don't like it. Like, if they want to do that, sure. But like, you
Or
will not get people that like you for who you are. Like,
Or sitting on
they'll just watch you for
G-Lands,
O3.
farming potions 24/7. Do you
Yeah,
think
it's
the game
kinda
as
boring.
as a end game player, do you think the game is like that?
In what way? What do you mean?
If the game is like because people that go watch on Twitch and such, watch out for them.
Yeah.
When people go watch content on Twitch, they think, oh, rotmg is like that, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
by
you gotta see
accident,
that, yeah.
you know, by accident they say, oh, that's the end game, you know.
The
But
post
it's not.
farming and O3.
But it's not. At least that what I noticed when I was doing my first stream, because I was looking like, oh, I want to show them. No, it's not only that. Actually, we have so much more stuff to do, and they still
Yeah, you
like
only
to
get,
meet
like-
the. They don't know like actually the end game players as well, because the end game players, most of them, they don't go on public, to expose themselves, like to show the gameplay and such.
Yeah, the pro players in quotation marks that top O3 all the time. Although they only finish like half the runs for some reason. You never see them stream.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna see AJ. Let me drag him. All right. I'll wait for it. So yeah, that's a good thing actually. Fortunately, we are seeing like slowly more people streaming on Twitch. Like myself is very new like here on this kind of environment. Was that very tough for you as well to begin on Twitch, especially?
I started with YouTube, I think. I just upload like literally just gameplay, like 30 minutes of talking and like PPEing, I think. But on Twitch, I don't really remember how it was back then, to be honest. There was like two big streamers. It was like HeadHub2 and Soulshift. Those were like the two big names I remember now. But like the peak content there was like Shadows, old Shadows. Like that was the peak. Maybe like Tombs, public Tombs. That was about it. I don't really know.
The public terms, that was actually people that was I'm gonna tell you such a fun story. People was asking me when I was helping somebody else, why you're helping that guy? He really have experience. He knows how to do toms. I was like, okay, deal with it. The end game content from rotmg changed a lot over the time. Not gonna lie, it's not like the same thing that you have been farming like a while ago.
Yeah, I like rarely do halls nowadays, which was like the only thing we did back then in 2019 to 2020. Yeah.
It's totally
Even
like
for
a
like 3 years.
way different gameplay. It cannot be, and it's people that stop to play it and jumping back. It's very different, and it's very hard to put that on their mind to understand. Oh, the game is different right now, so we need to actually learn that again. Like I think most of the time when people was watching you like playing, they barely understand what exactly are exaltations. What is this vital combat that people have? What are those equipments that you have? Why you are using like high tier gears?
Yeah.
Was that the time when what do you call, like 1.4 started to come up with exaltation?
Like Rex?
Exactly.
Rex
That's a
even
great
before
question.
that, right? Like there was Rex already. I don't know if it was called 1 out of 4 back then.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
Rex were
Probably
introduced
something
like
similar.
in Lost Halls era already, yeah.
In
Actually, funny story, I had,
2017?
like... Nah, yeah, probably. I feel like the only reason Rex have ever been a thing is because of the shitty Void dungeon. That's like the only dungeon that really needs requirements because there's a time limit and you need to kill minions. Like that should be the only dungeon that has requirements, to be honest. If you do like runs, I guess. Fun fact, I had like my own Discord, like Lost Halls Discord back then. And we kind of started doing like veteran runs and stuff then. With like higher recs. So I hope I didn't start all that.
Damn, because of you.
talking about that. Oh yeah, people, if you complain about Discord, make sure to blame Liinkii. You know, it's the creation of this. But so yeah, talking about Discord actually. Do you think people actually can get better only doing Discord runs? Because based on my experience, that's what I don't see.
No, you can only really get good either by soloing or just a really small group.
I believe on this
Discord
strategy
run,
as well.
you just like, I don't know. You're not really playing the game.
You're
just sitting there.
so you could get loot. You have loot brain.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Discord.
I'm more likely to die in a Discord run because I'm like falling asleep than like in a solo. I feel like.
And it's actually interesting thing because yesterday I was seeing like Charizard in the Nexus, and I was asking her, "What are you doing here?" And she was like, I just want to have fun on these shadows anyway." It's pretty much like that. Yeah. I think people should give it this opportunity to test their skills, push their limit, because that's how I got better in game. That's how Liinkii got better. That's how his guildmates got better. I think that's the best approach so far. And people won't only believe that, also they experiment that thing and give them a shot for this kind of way, you know.
Yeah, you have to do it. Like, if just somebody tells you, "Oh yeah, you should solo," they're like, "Wow, that's a waste of time," basically, because they're like used to a Discord run that's like 5 minutes faster than your solo or something. I don't know.
And depends, not for me. For me, it's like Discord
on the
runs
class,
it.
if you, like,
Yeah,
optimize,
Discord runs more like. Nah, they're gonna last like 25 minutes more than me soloing this shit. It's very much like this.
I mean, sometimes you're in a Discord run and it feels like you're soloing, so.
Dude,
That's also a thing.
especially shatters, like back in the days.
Oh yeah.
I was doing shatters on Discord, and it was less like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I was like, why am I doing this in this group? Takes so much time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this solo because I can do more faster. And I do improve my
and it's
skills
safe,
as well.
because like nobody's dragging
it's
the
safe.
boss in a weird way, and like you know exactly what's gonna like.
I love guild runs. It's not even dangerous. All my lean crowds are lost on them.
Unless you just get like bullshitted. Oh, what do you say? Lean crowns, what?
Yeah, my guildmate is so friendly. They barely PvP me in all my guild runs. Yeah,
Wow,
guild runs is not dangerous.
Guild runs.
It's like a good. I mean, it's fast, but it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, so much dangerous. Guild runs is so dangerous.
Even better when everyone's in the VC screaming because somebody's like
Exactly.
dragging the boss away.
That's kind of fun thing. Oh yeah, talking about guilds. I want to see your point of view about guilds. First, you might agree with this. Don't you think guilds require an update?
For a long time, yeah.
Size,
I
I
feel
don't know.
like-
Size the creation of the game.
I don't know, but like when like raids kinda happened, I think they could have implemented some kind of guild raid system or some kind of way.
Mhm.
At least that's where it started, where guilds should have been updated. So you could like associate with other guilds, so you could have like you wouldn't be limited by the 50 member size and like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to leave this guild. So you could like just say, oh yeah, this guild is like friends with our guild, like in game. So you could like associate with 5 other guilds or something. I don't know how many.
Dude, they're gonna
And then
be
you could
sick.
do like stuff together. Yeah.
Yes. Remember
Instead of
how
just
many
leaving your
times?
guild, you know?
Yeah. Remember how like such a player that have been playing with other guildmates from different guilds, and I can consider them like part of my guild. However, they still need to struggle a lot when traveling from server to another, especially when they have like more guildmates like doing the runs together with me, and I need to wait for that 2 minutes cooldown, you know?
Yeah, true.
Example, when I was playing with Bullet, like Bullet is from options. I'm from different guild, and when we do dungeons together, he needs to wait for that thing. So it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Imagine if you could just be like a temporary guild member or anything like that in a way.
Yeah. I like recently we got like a new update for guilds, whereas whenever you do like, how can I say that? Whenever you do like when you want to test your DPS on dummies, you can go like you can test that. Like that is a very cool thing. You can go on dummies and click on the read button, and it's gonna explain like this new layout.
Yep.
So this new layout might be something like just type start, similar to what we have like in Halt Inventory, and that thing gonna spawn like the dummy, gonna be vulnerable, and you can do test your DPS over there. It's pretty much like that.
That would be something, yeah.
It's live already.
Oh.
So you,
nice. With the balance changes?
Did
it come out with
yeah, it come recently. It's already on production right now. It's you guys can check it out. I'm not sure if it's available on the previous version, but that was what I noticed, because my guildmate was asking what the fuck happened to the dummies. It no longer be vulnerable. And imagine if people don't know how to read in 2023, what the hell? So so I read the instructions over that, and it was like, okay, so there are like 3 times of dummies, one with 0 defense, another with 15, and another with 50. So if you say start, they become like vulnerable. You should test your DPS over there, and then you're gonna heal. So the heal is the DPS that you did.
The damage you did. Okay. That's kind of nice.
Like within 10 seconds, I guess. Pretty much.
Yeah, probably like a limit, yeah.
I thought it was 5.
5? Alright, so that's good still.
Divided by 5.
Better than any DPS calculator.
They could just like if they were gonna update it, just give us the actual number, like damage per second or something. But it's still, I mean, you could still divide it by 5, which is not really that bad. Just get a calculator.
Exactly.
No, you can do divide by 5 in your head even though.
Oh yeah.
That's not even that bad.
26k divided by 5. It's like about 5.
I mean, you just take it times 2 and then through 10. That makes it kind of free. I don't know.
Oh, but by 10, yeah, easy.
Yeah. What do you think about the balance changes? I think that was like one of the best updates in a while. Like especially for the, I really hated C shield players. I think like invincibility items don't have like, they should be removed.
Even
like,
Oreo?
Oreo.
What are you talking about? Dobinho loves Oreo. It's so cool. It does increase your HP scale from that dungeon. Make you do like even more damage.
Like it's, I don't know. Remove Curious, I guess as well. Like all the invincibility stuff, it's all melee anyways, so just remove it.
Like I think it should be like something together, not only removing vulnerability, but actually stop with like insta pop things every time.
Yeah.
No more insta pops or crazy mods.
That's why
like
I like Cogbolt. Not many insta pop mechanics in this dungeon.
Yeah,
Unless,
me neither. I actually didn't die on
boss,
like in 3 cards. So no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you probably got like minion projectile faster, so that's why you died. Maybe, I don't know.
That's so disgusting to see like this kind of like the game is fun still, but the way how we die is pretty much such a dumb way, because it's like insta pop or frame skipping, or
lag,
some or lag. Because I haven't seen like some. If you're struggling for like, is it lag? Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you die, you're not like, I died a good death. It's always, I died a terrible death.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? When I first entered Cockbolt, like first time I've ever done the dungeon. I've never done testing. I don't do testing because it's like it's taking away like from the experience kind of for me.
Me
to
neither.
learn the dungeon and dying. Yeah.
And it pretty much changes, right?
Enter the dungeon and it has 40% projectile faster mod, and like I thought the turrets were normal that way, Like I wouldn't know the difference if it wasn't. So I thought the turrets would shoot normal and it was like 40% faster. First time I entered the dungeon, I just almost died to turrets. To things that are stationary, like what? It's just insane.
It's kind of wacky. Oh yeah, another thing that I want to get your feedback about. Why don't you grind like for 720 exalts? And what do you think about these rewards that we see like for exaltations? I want to understand.
I basically am at 720. Like, I just need to do solo voids on like shit characters. And I haven't found the motivation really. Right now. I finished the melees one though. Like all my melees are exalted. And what was the other question?
Oh yeah, the exaltation rewards that we get. Like not only the skins, but if you click that, you have like XP, damage, combat system,
so, like, the
and
reason I exalted melees is so I have the reduction of combat time. Although apparently it's bugged, that's what people say. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like the extra loot, it's visible. Like it clearly shows that like you get more loot.
We show example.
I think that's real.
Like
but
example, like I'm gonna compare with a different game because I saw this kind of mechanic over there. Like Tibia has a interesting mechanic when it does come for loot drops. Example, there in Tibia, whenever there's a running event, they say, "Oh, you got that item because there's a running event for that." Like something like that. So it actually shows that. Wouldn't it be cool if you see something similar in rotmg? Not only a task, but actually a GUI thing.
Not sure. Would be cool, I guess.
Because
would you
even all the people that are running for 720 exalts, they still ask me, during, do you see that? Do you actually believe it actually is real? Even myself, I actually think it's 25% or whatever.
Yeah.
When I was,
there's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was talking like to Younghui said, yeah, it's like a religion. You need to believe it.
Yangui was a wise man in a couple of ways.
Dude, that's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie.
Oh, I missed the old Yangui.
Oh yeah, he did contact me like recently, say, yo, Liinkii don't like me anymore. Did they have like any beef with him? Oh, he changed.
Yeah, he changed. He became what he hated.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was like 80-hour stream Andy, like never sleep, 03 crashing only streams. And then, like all of a sudden he just like starts hacking. Like I don't know why, but he just starts joining Discord runs. Probably because he got banned on Twitch for like, I think it was because he wasn't moderating chat. Like people said like bad stuff in chat and he was like AFK or something, I guess. And then like he just started hacking in game and doing Discord runs and being like a top damage idiot. Like he became what he hated the most. I don't know what happened.
I actually got sad when I saw him like using hacks because like if I'm not gonna pretend I was like clean 24/7 because on my old account I use that. So because I got like good example from my friends, I stopped using. You know. Don't worry, it's not on this account. It was actually on another one. And
I mean, when I started
that's a
playing in
thing that I
2012, I
believe.
hacked as well. But back
That's
then,
a thing
hacks
that I
wouldn't
believe
save
as well.
you. Now
Yeah.
you can sit on a firebomb and you don't die. Like, such a joke.
And actually, that's a thing that I believe. Like, when it does come, like, some for people that witch hunt, you know, talk bullshit about shit, I was like, the shitters won't stop using them.
Yeah.
Unless you give example for them, like a motivation for them to stop using. That's what I believe how to change the community.
Yeah.
So example, I did change because my friends never use those things. Or if they did use it, they didn't say, but
Yeah.
don't behave like a dick in front of me, you know. They actually gave me motivation to stop. So that was like a smart move.
Like, there's just no point in hacking in this game when the only reason, like, or the only game, like, core game mechanic is not dying or dying. Like, if you can't die, what's the point in playing?
Yeah. Actually, I believe like when I stop using the things, the game become like so much more fun. That's what I like, you know. I saw like I lost that fear that I had like to push for do damage and shit to be more confident on what I was doing, you know.
Yeah. You just need to like stop caring. It's all just pixels and like what are your items gonna do in your vault? Like doesn't matter, you'll get items back.
I think this gonna only happen when people actually reach the end game and they really experience a lot of stuff. So
Yeah,
that's
probably.
how, because I got that insight when I was I think at 550 exalt pretty much.
Yeah, that's very far already.
Because
Well, depending
I got
how
like
you do exaltations.
yeah, I got like everything. I was actually on a good guild with lots of family life, but I stopped caring about those things and was like, okay, now it's time to fuck it up and don't care about items anymore.
Yeah. Usually when I die, like casually playing, I just try something challenging after, because I'm like, oh shit, watch out. I just try something challenging. Like last time, I think I died on a seasonal warrior in shadows, and then right after that, I tried petless hard mode, and then I die in tablets. Like, I had a free tablet, literally the last 2 tablets, and I just died to like a shitty minion. Like, I had tablets basically done, and I still die, and that's like frustrating. But like, at least I tried, you know. At least I tried to do that.
Talking about a guy that dies a lot on HM pretty much. What are your thoughts about Smog?
Ismogono? I have a personal vendetta against him, cause once
no, go ahead.
Back when hard mode wasn't guaranteed when there was a V, you would like kill idle, right, and then there was no alchemy, but you would still have to clear the second like thing with hard mode minions, right? So he left me because it wasn't alchemy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that people, especially old guild members from him, they did say like, that guy is so selfish, you know. It's pretty much like he doesn't give a shit about helping other players, pretty much. But at the same time, he's a good one.
Like recently, I've seen him like with a group of like newer people to HM, I think, and I think he was teaching them. So I wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. Maybe that was something very stressful for him back in the days, because like I wasn't that nice like I am right now, like back in the days, because that exaltation pressure and like understand all the things and such, that was very stressful for me. And also stopped exalting, actually focus on my friends, everything to champ for a good way, you know. I think you really had like something similar, right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Like, if there's a new player and I know he's not cheating, I will kill my character to make sure he lives. You know what I mean? But if there's like
Oh yeah.
a hacker, and I know he's hacking in my shatters, I will make sure he's gonna like leave the dungeon. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I
If
have
there's like a
like
new
a
player that I want to like help, I will kill my character to help that guy. Like I will risk my character even harder.
there's a polemic questions over here. What do you say about the Liinkii loot scandal? What is that, Liinkii? Expose
That was,
yourself.
like,
Explain yourself, man.
During a Shadows event, I just got like white bag after white bag, if that's what he means.
Did you? Tell me the
Yeah, I just got
techniques.
really lucky. Pop loot clover, have 20% or 25% exalt boost, be a melee abuser and get lucky. Shatters
Yeah,
Guide 101.
Dude, that actually very true. Like in terms of, I had like a full night, and I did like so many shadows. I think it was like 42 almost, and I died like
Yeah.
by a minion tablet. That night was almost at 30,000 fame base,
Yeah.
and I was using like a gear. Pretty much, it was like Divinity, Scutcheon, Bloodguard, and Gemstone.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was so powerful, and I died like by the horse. It was so bullshit.
Oh my god, yeah, same. I've died to the horse like most of the time. If not
Was that
like
'cause of mods?
gladiator.
Oh yes, like fast
Honestly,
project.
the horse is not even that bad with that mod. Like everything else is probably worse.
What
Have
the
you ever
talking
seen the
about?
archer doing 300 damage and he like shoots faster than you can like run? Like what the fuck?
I don't know.
Also-
I think he EP like more minions. Show me like the example. If you're full HP and you get like all the shots from that horse, you don't die. Actually, you stay with low HP enough to heal. You know, that's what I believe.
Really?
Yes.
I once died to the horse just greeding so hard. The last tablet was like last phase or whatever, like when it's like goes like invincible for a sec.
Uh-huh.
I greeded so hard and died at the last tablet, and that's like not the first time that's happened that I just greed tablets. So stupid. Sometimes you just gotta chill a bit. But
It's a-
also, going back to like the loot, I had like a seasonal night, 40k base, only did hard modes, no gemstone. Like, I don't know, so unlucky there. And then I get a gemstone. I think I was streaming in the run, like the first gemstone in like 70 shadows or something. So I have 2 gemstones in my inventory. The boss goes to like a damage cap phase, and I try to do the funny, like invincible with curious, and then run over the boss or whatever, like run through the tentacle, cross it or something. But like I didn't have curious equipped. So I just died with 2 gemstones after not getting one for like 70 runs.
Oh my fucking god! And yeah, talking about the shadows loot. You need to do so many. I'm such a guy that have been doing shadows so many times. Like every day I do that, but it's not like guaranteed that much. There is a day that,
Yeah.
like yesterday, I got like double white bag,
Yeah.
but it was like the first time that I got that thing after almost 3,000 shatters.
What?
GG,
What?
GG,
Wait, which
GG.
one?
I got the Frontieron, I got the Mantle and Quiras.
Ah, damn.
Like that
Wait,
was
the
so
Tyrum has
lucky.
never dropped the white for me. The Tyrum
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
Never
yeah,
drops anything.
yeah. Because you don't have 720 XL. What are you talking about?
That's true.
So yeah, and I think they increased the drop chance, not the drop chance, but actually the chance to see the boss from Tyrion. I think it's more often right now because I remember it was like one every 500, 300, something like that.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I
Way
think
too
the game is blessed right now because we are having the 40% projectile fast every 24 hours.
Yeah, like this is the reason.
I
Because
love
of
rotmg.
the
It's
less
perfect
damage
game.
and more damage and boss stuff. that got removed, so you just get minions that suck. That's like the text change.
Yeah, they're gonna be funny, like projectiles. Do you remember when these mods got introduced in rotmg with Dama, with slow projectiles on blast?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they've never tested their game. They've never tested anything with these mods. Like,
Oh my gosh.
oh, I remember, like, NBC tentacles used to count like as minions, I think. So if you had like minions attack slower or faster, there would be like gaps in the tentacles and like stacked tentacles as well. Like,
Oh my
they've
gosh.
never tested the game. Although I think it's really bullshit that the tentacles were like considered boss damage. Like, because I like to cross. Like, if I see a coin that's low, you can just cross and get it. Like, but when it's more damage, they do like what? They do like 300 base damage, so let's say it's like 32% more, boom, you're like at 430 damage or something. You just
I'm pretty sure you got like 32% more damage on Voidrun. Have you ever done that yet?
Oh yeah, the big fidgets doing 650 or something. plus you're like cursed, or maybe that's already like cursed, I don't know.
And exposed too. Oh my.
Yeah, you just like die in one shot.
Oh my gosh.
Really
like
good mechanics.
Sometimes it's very fun, but I think for minions that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause like minions become example for a couple dungeons. They don't need those mods, this kind of mods. Example, shadows for tablets are really tough. Tablets are really tough phase. So to affect like minions with king mods, what the hell?
Yeah, I think
that's
tablets
disgusting.
Is the hardest part in shadows. If you like get lucky spawns, it's free. But if you just get like gladiators, accursed gladiators, like right after the first tablet, I don't know. It's just like, okay, I'm done.
It should be balanced. Example, gladiator horses, like only should be something like, similar like this. Like archers until tablet number 3. Like spawning knights after a specific tab, like tablet number 4, and tweakers at tablet number 5, you know, something like that. Yeah. Because no need to overspawn.
Sure
yeah, overspawn so disgusting.
Yeah, they never learned from like how shit Void is. They just made the same mistake again in tablets.
Overspawn in Void runs and on tablets is disgusting.
Happened.
Yeah, exactly. There's no evidence about that. I don't know what we're talking about actually. So yeah, talking about the void runs and shatters. This is gonna be funny. Let me prepare my voice real quick because this is gonna be very cool. Scroll a little bit up. Village area should be 5 times size. Man, explain yourself about this. You need to tell you. Alright, for people that don't know, we're gonna have a Shadows 2.0 version. Liinkii is designing
knows about it, and Cena should, and Trey should. They all know that document. They helped me make it, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like
hard mode released, by the way. Like that was like 2 months after release, and I was like, yeah, Shadows is not hard enough. And I sucked at Shadows back then. It was like a super meme. So like, we made it like ridiculous. Some ideas are not even that bad, to be honest. Like there's like 2 good.
Of course, like imagine tweakers spawning during the what it's called, like a second walls phase. Would be sick.
Or like just
with heavens, exactly. Like Cosmos. Yeah, actually, I think they actually heard us. I think they heard us because I remember.
Somebody must have leaked.
Yeah, like I remember when we were making jokes about they actually need to put like heavens in patience with Cosmos, and then they released the Moonlight Dungeon. Because there's a phase similar like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not tested that one either. Like, I'm not gonna go on testing for that either. Do you see what Cena typed? He was like, a cursed avatar. What do you think about a cursed avatar? Like, you kill it and then it just respawns, so you can't close the realm. Wait, avatar doesn't even count to closing the realm anyways. But you don't get a different quest, so...
Yep.
A cursed avatar. That's where, like, that version of Shadows drops from.
That's a thing that I believe, like, the realm mechanics, I'm not talking about rotmg, but the realm itself. It should be
it needs to be changed,
different.
but also
Exactly.
I don't know what, like, I have no ideas how to make the realm better.
It's kind of difficult because we have been playing like for so long, and we are really
Yeah, I can't
adapted
just-
to this, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
at the same time, we
exactly.
don't like this design.
Yeah. Like the so-called speed up the realm clearing update made it like longer because there's more spawning now, which is not bad,
Yes.
but like wouldn't have called it like speed up the clearing, you know?
Yeah, but it should be like more consistent. Example, I really enjoyed, but it's not a game that I play too much, which is Daza, right? So, do you see how the way the realm is closed there? It's pretty much like a clockwise
Like-
rotation.
Yeah, like 4 bosses.
Yes, it's a very interesting.
I've played the beta like twice, and then when it came out, I think I have 15 minutes on my Steam library in the game. Cause like, I don't want to play another Realm game. I probably have like 12,000 hours in this one already, and I don't want to like
Mhm.
start another Realm like game.
Oh
It's, like,
yeah,
the main
like
reason
we
why.
already spend like way too many when time in
Yeah.
this game, and that game is pretty much like at the beginning. So for an end game player to change it, like actually exchange the whole reputation that he had like on the game to another, I think it's way too expensive.
Yeah.
No,
For
worth
sure.
it because you really have the reputation in rotmg, so not actually worth it to change. No, maybe for friend hanging out, but for full gameplay, I don't think it's the best.
Yeah. That's. I mean, any game is fun with friends. Daza would be probably super fun as well.
But like in the other hand, rotmg needs a competition. Why?
Yep.
Because we need like another good game, you know, to improve the game mechanics, like to keep pushing like Deca for creating a new kind of content. Because I see like way too many references in rotmg related to Diablo. I saw that, and also I'm still please Deca. I hopefully you add the what's it called, enhancement for equipments.
Enchantments? Yeah. Yeah. Wow,
We
this
need
game
that.
is so great.
We
I
need
made
that.
it into the dungeon for sure.
Is it lag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing that I was having. I'm gonna tell you. It should be improved, like the way how the game works, like in terms of network and things, should be improved as well.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
are
the
those
other thing that
patterns?
actually bothers in-game players when playing this game?
Like the
Connection
network.
issues?
The connection issues.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last time that I DM'd support, they told, oh, you need to restart your modding.
Oh
So
my
you're gonna
god. If you ever tell them that you died of lag, they send you like a copy paste message, and they're like, "What operating system do you use? What's your internet speed?" Like fucking 10 things.
So
Like,
it's like
copy-paste.
their Google. That's the classic.
It's
Google
not gonna
response.
work. It's not gonna work eventually.
Oh Jesus.
And it definitely not gonna. That's not how you fix the things. I wish rotmg have a better connection.
Yep.
That's
Like,
what I believe.
right now I see it's orange for
Yeah.
you.
It is a small
outs-
visual GIF animation.
Yeah,
It's
you
a-
put
It's not
it there.
orange, it's not a-
It's a
stream
GIF.
overlay.
Exactly, it's a
Stream
tree overlay. It's like an icon for Deca partnership. I mean, what are you talking? Just kidding.
So true.
Just making fun of the game, but actually, I wish the game like to be better actually, because it's not only
this
for
game has so
me.
much potential.
Yeah, it has so much potential, and not only the game itself, but actually in terms of community content. Because look, when I created this project, it was to bring back the old OG memory that we had with not Kabamba, with Shadow. Do you remember
Yeah.
the podcast that we have with developers
Mhm.
on
I think, yeah.
SoundCloud? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the inspiration for this one.
Ah,
So-
nice.
Of course, Liinkii is not the developer of this game, but I want to bring back here the people that actually put like some effort and actually have such a responsibility as a endgame player in this community, because most people don't know, but they have a responsibility, which is like pretty much give an example, a shared experience that they have. Because look, for a player that have been playing for how long?
12,000 hours probably.
Yeah, it's
10
like
years.
15,000 hours. It's very great, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, and that was the thing when we were running like that. Do you remember when we were running like the last Exalt, and people was asking, what are we gonna do after? So, leaving the game want to help new players. So
Yeah, what you're doing is kind of nice. Yeah.
so
You
that's
basically
the
through the
thing.
whole game, and now you're just bonus leveling. You just
Yeah.
like help others now.
I think it become like a new beginning, pretty much. Become like a new beginner. Like, I think I'm starting over to play rotmg. That's what I believe. And it was slowly, and that was the thing that I was discussing with my friends. Don't you think like the most of the end game players from your generation didn't give a shit about the community?
They didn't.
Yeah.
I think.
So don't you think it's the right time? I think it's the perfect time to change that situation, because we are
Yeah.
slowly motivated. Then I haven't seen like couple of them. They are changing their behaviors. Actually treating the new players more nicely. Actually giving tips, hanging out with them, because it's very important to increase the community size. You know,
Yeah.
actually other projects as well. Like I was talking with them, because here in Brazil we have something similar called with Brazil Game Show, right? So it's pretty much like an show where we bring like several streamers, companies, and other things, and then we can advertise the game for new players, for other people.
Yeah.
So we can meet like other communities. And I believe rotmg is similar like that, because we have like several community bubbles, and you already know that. So you have endgame bubble, you have Reddit, you have Discord, and
Oh, did you know the Reddit bubble? Like, there was once a poll if the people even played the game, and like 60% of the Reddit people don't even play the game.
tell me about that, because I really want to understand what actually happens to Reddit people, because I don't have that much contact with them.
Same, to be honest. But like, there was a poll, and that's what I saw. And most people that have like an opinion don't even play the game, basically. Most people that comment don't even play the game anymore, apparently.
Oh yeah, it's a very important thing, guys. Whenever you release an opinion from somebody else or feedback, make sure that guy actually played the game.
Hmm.
It's
Yep.
important. It's very important.
Reddit moments.
Yes, it's very
Yeah.
important. It's simple. It's gonna be fun. A fun comparison. But let's pretend you want to have like a sex with a girl, right? And you contact your friend, and your friend is a virgin. How in the hell he gonna give you some thoughts? It's like that. It's
True.
funny, but it's like that, you know. So don't believe on a guy that never had a sex with another girl, you know. It's not.
Yeah.
It's something like that. So that's what I believe, and I actually, when I joined like rotmg from 2021, uh, I was asking like myself, like, wait, where in the hell are the end game players? What they do, you know?
Mm.
So that was
Where are
very, yeah. Where are they? What they eat? Why are they running? So yeah, it's very important for us to show, like fortunately we have like such a good conversation. Like you're very open. You're a very open guy. Like for this kind of conversation. So, like new players that are watching us, and actually for people that don't play rotmg anymore, you're meeting the people that actually play the game and they spend like so many times on it. So it's very important for you guys to see like this new generation and actually meet them for this kind of hanging out, especially if you're planning to come back from rotmg. You know, so they are always open to listen your feedbacks, your thoughts about anything. Don't be shy when it does come for a conversation, because most of us are here to help you. And if you see like a bad apple, because it does exist, it still exists in this community, just ignore that.
Well, the ignore function, great feature.
Yep. If you see like somebody talking bullshit about you or whatever, easy. Just example. Do you see
Just
this guy?
ignore.
Rumshit.com seasonal. Just click here. Ignore.
I
Easy.
swear, sometimes that doesn't work.
It
Easy.
doesn't. Then you have
Sometimes
another
it just
bot.
doesn't work. Then you have to do it again.
So yeah, it's pretty much like that. So, all right, delivery 10 minutes. Can you shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up. That was
I don't know what, like, why are they not banning simple like
Oh yeah,
messages?
explain that. Do you have this kind of bot spam like 24/7 since you have been playing rotmg?
Yeah, bots have always been a thing.
I
can't really tell if it
I'm
was
pretty
more back
sh-
then or not though.
I'm pretty sure if you type, let me see, forgotten. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you
go
can't type
shut.
that. Or we forgot something in that word. It's like trying to block like a site maybe, some kind of regex, but like it just doesn't work. Who knows what they're doing?
If you type the forgotten king, it doesn't go.
Yeah, I can't even type an endgame boss's name. GG.
Oh yeah, there's a great feature. I actually love it. But thank you, Deca, for amazing addition. If you click on social and your status disable off, it doesn't show on no. GG. Shout out Crashes. I have a great game, you know.
Yep. I have
So if
that
you
off
don't
as well.
if you don't want to get passed on whatever Discord, great feature by the way. The actually good thing. Actually, I noticed by accident. I was like in a round, people was like, "Why are not
You know
kicking on the
wished
random?"
that the friends list had like, I don't know, my friends list is full. I think 100 is not enough.
I
At
guess.
least for me, I don't know.
Like even on Facebook, it's now 100.
Like most sites or like games don't just have 100.
Exactly. Oh, I
Or
want
you
to.
can, like, I think Steam just like allows you to like with Steam levels you can just like get more slots. Yeah. But Also, it's buggy. It takes forever to load.
It does.
I don't even want to start.
I thought
Yes.
it was just me that it took
Like-
forever.
Status
so
is
bad.
quick. Status is quick, but friend list, goddamn.
Takes forever.
Friend list and
And
guilds, goddamn. It
No.
takes like how long? 3 minutes? Just kidding. And
Maybe
sometimes,
My brother gets a kid. Like, it's long.
and, s-
Oh,
and sometimes it can even last longer. And I saw like some
Yeah.
people having the an issue with an object reference out of
Oh yeah, that
Run
can just
off
happen out of nowhere sometimes. Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking null reference except just not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this game.
An object reference is not set as an object of reference.
I forgot to try catch. Nice.
Yeah, try catch is very important, by the way.
Always.
Yo,
try catch.
it's a fun thing. I was having like I think that was related to, let me see. Oh yeah, it was on a streaming. I was going on live stream and I was preparing to do like a sub giveaway. And I
Yeah.
was coding in the background, like on stream.
Yeah.
People was watching.
I remember.
I don't know how, because my program name was called like a super hacker during stock software, and and it was like a list, like it was like a list shuffle to pick up a winner, pretty much, and with a meme name. And I got like banned in game for 30 minutes for hack and abuse on that server. Imagine.
What?
Do you think someone reported you, or
I'm
they
pretty
found
sure.
out?
I'm pretty sure. Because people on chat will say, "Stop hacking Deca servers." Like I made some kind of humor. I think humor. I guess I don't
Mhm.
know how to. So
That is-
kind of fun with that thing. Just to open their eyes, you know. Yes, this
Mhm.
kind of comment to open their eyes, because look, I don't do that to promote those things. It's more like to realize. Yeah, it's like a joke to
Point it out,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly, like that. Because I went to them to fix that thing, so I
Yeah,
stopped doing the jokes.
Yeah, you gotta point it out for them to
Exactly.
actually do something.
And I think it's a big responsibility when it does come for, especially a partnership, because
Oh, yeah.
I can see like of course it's not like on their rules, you know, because they have like some benefits, but it's not like a obligation to them to do that, you know. It should be a thing that come aside.
How
And
many of the Deca partners are active right now? What do you think percentage?
to be fair,
Well, it depends on how many
I
you know. And stuff.
like shout out Glav. You
Yeah, Glav
you
is
made
active.
like you made so many questions for CM Maculus asking about skins.
Oh,
I love that.
oh, that
Yeah.
interview. Yeah. I don't know. Like he makes videos, but they're just reading patch notes. So.
But
Watch the
like
videos.
nothing against the guy, but whatever. But look, having a conversation with a community manager, we should treat like with a different kind of questions, like people that actually not looking for. Oh, they don't. Do they gonna release the skins again? No, it's not like that.
Mm.
We are looking for like, Deca, what are you gonna do in terms of patching cheaters or detecting kind of those things?
Yeah, those are
About the
questions
server
I would ask them if I
stabilities.
was a partner.
I'm gonna do this kind of question because like
Finally, someone.
this is a
Finally,
thing.
someone that does shit.
Dude, this is a thing that brought me into. This is a thing that brought me into rotmg. Like the main reason why I still play here is not only share my experience and knowledge in game, but at the same time to try to push towards the community content. You know, example, and this is what I feel. If I actually contacted Akalus every week, because since last week he told me, No, we are busy because we can say that because the server is running perfectly, and we can give the feedback right now. But he told me you should contact me like on the next days for the review. So if, which is a big if we become like a partner for them, there's so many things to do. Not only like asking the proper questions because everyone wants to see their point of view. Another thing is actually try to contact them more often, because what I heard, like based on BB's Move feedback, which is another partner, he told me first to join the partnership, and second, he told me they pretty much like read the message from Reddit. Reason why it's very important for me to understand, do they actually have that as a main bridge of communication, or do like something else instead? Because when I contacted them, like those mods on the Discord server from rotmg, they told me to send the ticket for Deca. But I thought that was like only there, for the contact, but it's not, So what they did is like opening a ticket, and the ticket said you should contact them like directly on Discord for that thing. And I think it's pretty much like Discord personally, like through DMs, and Reddit, email? Pretty much. Not even email, because whenever you send like an email for Deca, it's pretty much like how can I say, intern, I think it's an intern.
Yeah,
that doesn't have
all the event token resprites.
Yes. And it's a thing actually. Like I don't want to contact like interns to solve like community big issues. Yeah. We want to contact like the right people for that kind of things. So that's what we are looking for. Like most people put like this kind of responsibility on my hands, because most of the times when we were seeing like somebody else trying to do something, they got like the voice muted or just lost the motivation or whatever. I have been doing so much for this community. I really experienced the endgame environment, the Discord environment, the Peace server environment, and finally we are being introducing into Twitch. So it's a new field, and now we are trying to get engaged with the Deca for possible, how can I say, communication, very much a network. That's how it's very important. And
I've like seen multiple Deca partners just go inactive after so
shout out Canadian Cushion for drinking in all the streams. Amazing support, by the way.
Oh my god, the other day I checked the category, I see him stream. I tried to click on the stream, already banned for like violating TOS stream or something. And then I refreshed the site, he's streaming on another account. Same thing.
Dude, this is kind of, look, I don't want to see the partnership program become this kind of a joke, I don't want it to become this joke. I really want to see.
I've heard, the Deca partners, they try to like bring up stuff to Deca and then they just don't get an answer for weeks. That has happened as well.
I think because they don't actually play the game or made like a good network with other players. Because rotmg, remember people, rotmg is not kind of game that you play alone and fuck everyone. That's not like that. You actually need to be humble enough to not only have a good communication with your guilds, with your friends, with other people, and sometimes, most of the times, when you see like somebody telling you something bad, see if that guy actually is a good person or a bad person. Because if it's a bad person, don't let your head down. Always. never do something like that. Right? It's very important. So
That's deep.
it's very important because, example, I saw like so many people trying to use somebody else as a reference for something, like in rotmg actually.
Mm.
But that wasn't like a good person to give that such a good example. I'm not telling I'm perfect or whatever. I actually committed like so many mistakes in the past, but
Same.
we are humans anyway. So we can commit mistakes. We are not the best players of all time or whatever. That's not like that. Like I actually saw like people with shitty ass amount of exaltation, or with a fucking Oryx set and tell, oh, I'm the best player of this game. Fuck off. You are not. There are some amazing
There's
guys.
no such thing as best player. Yeah.
There are some amazing guys. And that is very interesting to understand. Like, you know, it's very interesting to understand this kind of perspective from old players, you know, from new players and people that actually are still engaged with the game.
Yeah.
You know.
What even makes a good player? Could be multiple things. Someone that never dies, somebody that could have high fame, somebody that does crazy stuff. Oh no!
Alright, you need to improve his skill. He's still bad.
He's worst player in my guild. I think he just got a tablet and just ripped it, I guess. Just gone.
Wait, on his wizard? Oh no.
I don't know, he just said tablet after that thing
Yeah.
died, and then now he's dead. Oh no. Yeah, like what makes a good player? I don't know. Could be like anything. Like it's different for everyone. For me, someone that's a good player, I don't know. Fame definitely is not a thing.
Yeah, it's very
Fame means
relative.
nothing.
Like, what is a good player for you, AJ? Just to say.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Honestly, as long as you can run every dungeon, I would say you're a good player. But like you push for damage, not just leech it.
Like soloing, basically.
Like you can
You can solo any dungeon.
Sure. Yeah, if you could solo any dungeon, yeah, I think you're skilled. But if actually, yeah, if you could solo, that's like you know it enough. I think. I guess I would say great player. Good is just you can do it in a small group, any dungeon.
Mm,
But solo for sure, easily.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
like
if okay,
go on.
because it's of course solo O3. It's all I mean, cool. I get that you want to solo it, but I mean, so what though? You're
Free
still good
tops.
either way. It's just for at that point that's just bragging rights.
But like, I don't know, 3 I feel like it's the easiest Exalt dungeon. People might say like Cult and Nest, but like a boss you can constantly run away from, I think that's the easiest.
Oh yeah, if you don't push for damage, or Oryx 3 is very easy.
Oh yeah.
If you just play in Osang to survive, it's like basically impossible to die in that dungeon.
But I
You
think
get
if
like
you can run
unlucky with
shatters,
meteors.
you're good. You're set.
Yeah, if you can run shatters, that's definitely the hardest
You're a good
dungeon.
player.
Oh yeah, talking about, I want to understand your point of view about Liinkii play HMFV. I hate those
Yeah.
motherfuckers. I hate that.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
potato enjoyer
HMFV?
and always have been. Oh, you mean HM in general?
I mean
used to hate HM.
HMEV people. Especially those one that flex with Liinkii and shit.
Oh,
Pretended
yeah. Those
they're the best players.
yeah, those are something else. I can't say that what I want to say, so.
They're as bad as same code enjoyers, I tell you.
Yeah, bit of idiots. Let's say it that way.
I think that is the definition of good player. You don't need the equipment to be the great player. You can deal with anything.
Yeah.
I remember when I was doing like with friends. Actually, we decided, okay, we need to play like foxes, and we're gonna push like full damage on this. And everyone was like WC tops. And we did like in the same speed of elite run, if high efficient like that. And how?
Yeah.
Because they had like amazing gear? No, because they're actually great players. They don't rely on gears or whatever.
Yeah, just dodge.
Yep.
And like all these lean crown users, they just macro abused anyways or leeched. Like,
have you noticed they're gonna introduce the new feature to?
Yeah, you showed me. Like you showed me a clip on stream.
Wait, for what? Macro?
Yeah, they are patching it.
That's crazy. They're patching it?
Only took them like a year. Well played. Maybe 1.5. Not like it matters. The main issue with patience is that like you just have a disadvantage as a sock or like rope class because you have less base HP. Like either add an effect that everyone has the same amount of health, let's say 1000 health for patience, something like that. I don't know.
Like a custom
like,
mechanic, like alright, patience is starting. Poof, everyone
Yeah.
1000 HP.
And then they fuck up
They
and you
same
don't get 1000
speed.
HP, they just set it to 10 HP. And you instant
Oh yeah, talk about last boss. I want to see that. Have you ever experienced that glitch from school?
delay on skull, yeah.
Yeah, when King become vulnerable during our school phase.
Yeah, you can kill him then, yeah. Like how? I don't get it. How's that even a thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. Hold on. You keep going, AJ. Keep going. Hold on, real quick.
The old days of shatters. Oh boy.
Yeah, I loved AFKing at the boss. So
Don't you
fun.
love it when you have like 5 rushers or that one rusher,
That just
and then he
like,
just destroys it, just
Yeah.
going to boss.
yeah.
No, it's tough.
It's just bad when the Russia like Nexuses and then like
Yeah.
he was a rogue and then
And then
the
you see
spawns
just
are
all-
super bad.
yeah, and then you see like 5 ice spears. Yo, no.
Yeah. Or like
Wait.
those stone mages over spawn, so like the the projectile outline is like super dark because there's like a 5 shots, no, not even 5, like 10 shots on top of each other with the shadow on.
And you could see everybody because there wasn't the opacity or opacity. I don't know how you say it. Opacity.
Yeah, opacity. That dungeon was so bad. Legit the worst dungeon.
Was ass.
Oh.
It existed. I'll tell you that.
I did a lot because I was afraid, and I mean it was true that the new shadows will take like 5 times longer. It kinda is, like 3 or 4 times longer. So I like exalted all my stuff to at least 3 out of 5 and some 4 out of 5. But still, I think I've done like 1000 shadows at this point, like new one.
Do you have
Probably
fun doing
somewhere
it?
around that. Yeah. It's like I kind of took a break after I died like on a warrior twice. So I took a break playing different games for like 2 weeks. But like that's all I did. I get on, I go to Avatar. It's the same 5 people every single time. They somehow always disappear at second boss first phase. I don't know what happens. And then like yeah, that's all I did like past month, just shadows. Nothing else really. Because 03 it's so annoying to find a run. I'm like in no Discord, so I would like just go to Twitch and hope somebody's hosting 03 there.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
I've been there.
That's about it. But shadows, you just go to an avatar. You can do hard mode. Get double loot maybe.
Cool. You want to
Or you
never
just do it normal.
Make them all. Yeah, the only time I ever see O3s or O3ers is if I'm clearing, and then they just like, hey, taken. All right.
Taken.
Next time they
Yeah.
go 3.
Yeah, but you have to be in a realm. You can't just like. Chances of you
Yeah.
finding a realm just hopping, unless you do it like, I don't know, with 2 accounts at the same time and you're like efficient or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. You have to get lucky. But if you just lock some O3 players, you usually find runs, I guess. But like, I don't know, game feels like so dead right now, kind of. I think it's more since new season, but like back at the end of the last season, nobody was playing basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there hasn't been like crazy events lately, right? Is it?
No, that's actually a good question, to be fair, because like this is what I heard based on different POVs. Like you're saying, but I heard it quite often from my friends as well, telling, "Oh, the game's down." But I think what makes the game is entertaining is if you're doing something else with the community together. Because if you rely only on, I mean, deca stuffs, you know,
like
for
events.
the game, or events like Vindication and those things, the game will be very boring. So, you know. So, example, I think we're gonna bring back like good players is not only, how can I say, equipment, dungeons, difficult kind of mechanics or whatever, but like this kind of communication with other players as well. So together, playing together is what keeps the community alive. Example, we're here sitting on a VC, right? Not giving like Indian touch support callouts, and actually having a conversation with you.
Yeah.
So this is a thing that actually Discord was created for.
Yep.
So Discord wasn't created for exaltation runs or blah blah blah. No, not for that.
One guy talking to 49 others.
Yeah, it's not like Gimu expose fungal explosions. No, it's not like that. It's something else actually. And like the sense of guild when it does come for rotmg, it's actually very important as well, because actually the guild is used for communication. So we lost that sense of communication, friendship from guilds a while ago. I'm not sure if you experience that or actually feel that at the same feeling. Because nowadays it's more like I have nothing against the top guilds, okay? Don't worry about that. But guilds wasn't created for become like the top fame or whatever. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like overpower or whatever.
Realm's fault. Back to that topic.
Yeah.
Kind of Realm's fault.
So
just rework guilds, make it so you can like invite people that are not in your guild to like a dungeon
for collab or whatever.
Like temporary members, so they don't have to leave their guild. Stuff like that would already make guilds somewhat useful, and not just like for pots.
Yeah, it's pretty much like potions plus DPS check. Like we were testing the rogue DPS class. It was amazing.
Oh, rogue, so good.
Yeah. Deserves an enough actually. So OP.
Would be a good class if like stuff actually stopped shooting or was hittable when you were invisible. Like I don't know if it's patched. It's probably not patched, but like in Shadows, if you solo and you cloak, you can't even drag the flame or something. Or like
no, you can. It actually, a custom minion actually cannot die as well. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Like, how? Like, what is that?
Dude, if you rush dungeons on Rogue, that could be like the easiest and most useful for that class. The minions keep shooting.
Rogue was peak in 2012 and 13. When I was a noob, I would like, what's it called? Go to Wine Cellar, Rogue, just to get to the end, because it was it was hard back then to just get to the end to the Wine Cellar, because pros back then would like drop tops, you know? Like O2 dies, and then they just like drop the gear they don't need. So you would just like try to get to the end of O2 by running through the wine cellar as a rogue. It was
That's
like
kinda
the best
fucking-
class.
Yeah, it was the best class. But nowadays,
Yeah, so bad.
nowadays it's so bad.
So bad.
Like recently we got like a new update for Assassin, which is very
Mhm.
powerful.
Assassin is really good. Yeah.
However, even with the blue cloak buff for
The decoy
for
one?
rogue, no,
Rogue, the
the
bloody
blue cloak
Mhm.
from
yeah.
Sentry. Yes,
It's still bad. I don't know. I don't
It-
want
it does-
minus 25 speed or whatever it does.
yeah.
What's
So
that?
it's
I was
very
making
bad
this
still.
speed. Let me see.
Like I think to make like rogue very balanced, it need like 1000 damage. I mean attack and 200 dexterity. Maybe it's gonna be balanced.
2000, I think, dex.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's
Maybe.
viable then.
If they just increase his attack by 10, I'll use rogue.
Yo, I'm gonna keep like bothering them to change those kind of things because
Change dagger classes. Yeah.
community is kinda about those kind of changes.
Mm.
So we please no more girl skins for rotmg. It does increase our FPS. Okay, we
Yeah.
need actually something that gonna game change, please. It's very important, like for all of us. There we go to the most difficult stage of Shatters.
I'm dead.
Good luck, have fun.
I'm just dead.
Make sure to kill the minions. So
The minions are
So it
normal,
does
right?
give-
Yeah.
no, they are not. They give like 25 less experience.
Wow, why are we even doing this? Less XP minions? I'm out.
Take one door. How dare you?
Ooh.
We need a cat girl princess warrior first before we get
So true.
Chad skins. I think you're onto
Cat
something.
girl. Imagine cat girl warrior. Holy.
Cat girl princess warrior. No, stop.
But you forgot cat girl princess waifu skin. That's actually the whole one.
So every
And then it's complete.
every update, it's like a new girl skin.
Good.
Every update, it's a new girl skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, every update they increase the adjectives of the skin by like 2, and then you're reading an essay at that point. Like, dang, I guess. That's
yeah,
just the
the
game.
new item descriptions, they're just too long. You have to press control.
Oh
or whatever
yeah,
to
it's
even
Star
read.
Wars. Star Wars, and I remember that.
And like, okay, like reactive proc items or whatever, and like all that stuff. When when it's raining outside and the moon is like 50
Yeah.
degrees, and like it's exactly 2 a.m. You have exactly armored for 2 seconds. Like I don't know, like what are these effects? When the bird is like sitting at the moss, I don't know. When your pet is like 2 tiles away, those
Dude,
effects.
We need like actually good change. Like the game it doesn't need like insane mechanics like that. Actually, if they do, there's a thing that I actually do like, even for my life. Like keep the basics. The basic is very complicated. So if you do the basics, if you're mastering the basics, you're really doing like a very hard job, really. Example. People say that Lost House is how can I say it? It's like outdated, you know.
Yeah.
But try to solo NBC. Just go on, very
Is that even
quickly.
possible?
Yeah, just go
Never
there.
seen that happen.
It's you barely see people going solo for that thing nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Back when I was like doing pop outs, I would join the cult run just to go into the NBC.
and dude,
free
not gonna
NPC.
lie, but I think that was yesterday or 2 days ago. I was doing NBC with Trey and I think that was La Playa. And some people were like, "Oh, you're carrying those guys." And no, it's not like that. Actually, those guys I really have experience with that, so it's way common. And this is kind of bullshit, like especially from SBC, because like my friend, he got like warning that because he did pop a vial in a room with less than 9 people. I was like, what the hell?
Dude, literally free void. What?
Yeah,
Unless
it's actually
where, like,
very
all
quick.
rogues.
It's
Unless everyone was
very
rogue.
quick. Yeah, if everyone is rogue, that makes sense. But what the hell? Shout out SBC, my best score ever.
I hate SBC so much. We have long ways back.
Oh my gosh. This is kind
An
of
entire podcast.
I'm gonna I need to contact like the Sunray Daily for this kind of conversations or for the future project, for like a future of Oryx Cast episode. I need to contact him to understand what exactly happened to SBC and him, you know, because I saw
he made like a 70-page document.
Yeah. That how long that was?
70 pages, something around
I
that.
think like 4 hours or something similar.
Stream, yeah.
Holy shit! And he's a very smart guy,
he just
very
likes,
cool guy.
He likes to like write, so
yeah.
we had fun doing that.
It's very important, like to see. Oh, another thing that I want to mention. The main thing that I make jokes about Discord and shit is people. The God just gave you a brain, so you can use that to think about it. That's why the main reason why we keep motivating people to do like run solo and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you're soloing dungeon and shit, you actually learning the process. You know, you're actually understanding.
You're actually playing the game. Yeah.
Exactly. If you're playing with your friends, way better. Most people say,
your friends, even better.
yes. So, example, even nowadays, it's still possible to make friends in rotmg. Most people say, "Oh, I don't have friends in rotmg." No, just
so
go
easy,
back.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so easy to make friends in rotmg.
Yeah.
You just say, "I'm single. Can someone?"
Female.
Yeah. Just say this on chat and
I'm
then
a single cat girl.
yeah, say, "Oh,
Easy,
I'm a cat
20
girl.
DMs.
I'm footy." 20 DM, easy loot. Say, "I'm a girl." That's it. Yeah, just type the hi with 3 at the end like this, and oh, look at that! It's a lonely girl. But jokes aside, actually, you're gonna, if you give your chance like to play the game actually, and spend time on it, eventually you're gonna meet like amazing people. But you must be open. You must be open to listen for the people. Like, don't be like a selfish guy or whatever. So it's very important to remember that, like, ever. Not only in rotmg, but for anything that you have on your life, you know. Oh yeah,
Celeste mode.
I want to understand what the hell is Celeste. Is a game? Is a game mechanic?
It's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
It's a game.
It's a platformer. Really good platformer. I can only recommend.
I see. Because it does resemble your guild name, actually.
It was taken, but the guy who had the name, like, he was like, I don't know, he was like not playing the game, and I just asked him, and he like left, so I created it again. Cause like messaging Deca, all that stuff takes too long.
So it's a game that you're actually are spending more time right now, or?
Not right now, but like, yeah.
Can you exalt in Celeste?
You can become a grandmaster.
Does it actually increase the dodging skill in rotmg?
Nah.
Oh fuck!
Your
I'm not
APM
gonna play
goes
that
up
game.
though, probably.
Instead, you could use the Can't go princess skin in Celeste.
True. Yeah, there's like so many mods in that game.
I see.
Game is like $20, like base if it's like on sale. Sometimes like $5. But like I have like 300 hours almost in it, and there's like so many mods. The community is like super active in modding the game as well. Like
It's
custom
like-
maps, like 10
it's
times
like
harder than the
Terraria.
normal game. Yeah, basically.
It's like Terraria. I see.
Even is multiplayer.
Uh-huh.
Like you can see others and like
But
interact with them, throw them around.
Is
Oh,
that
you're
like an
joking,
MMORPG? I don't know how to do like the regular standard dragon. Actually, I don't know how to do it. It's like when I do like how do you say, like in Jan's book, you rotate like people rotate like clockwise. I do like reverse clockwise. I
counterclockwise,
don't
or
know.
just stand still. Yeah.
I don't know how to do. If I do like normal, I will pretty much die. It's pretty much like that.
Yeah. What Trey said though, Celeste is definitely harder than Realm though. Like way higher skill ceiling than Realm could ever have as well.
Yeah. It's
15
actually.
leather armor.
Right, have you been play like other games different than rotmg or similar to rotmg? Because I remember that you said that you actually don't want to spend like more time on games that rotmg alike anymore. You know?
Not really. I've
What
only
about
played
Valorant?
Dust's beta. I've played Valorant. Yeah, Valorant is like Realm. I've played what's it called? BTN, Beneath the Nexus, but like only
Uh-huh.
the beta. I've never played the previous version, rotf or whatever it's called, the private server.
But is it that?
Yeah. No,
Is
I've
it
never
that?
played anything else.
What about Daza?
Daza? Only beta as well. Never played the mobile
Candy
version.
Coach,
ages
my
ago.
beloved.
Oh my god. Okay, there was an enemy called Candy something Coach, yeah, I guess. And like, it was like mid-game, dropped from like God lens. And like,
What
it just
the
like,
hell?
spam text. You would get to the boss and it would just spam out lore or whatever. Like, it would just constantly talk. We called him Spammer Coach.
The
I
hell
think
was
that's
that?
what the law is.
It's a thing in rotmg. I don't really like when the minions keep spamming like
The lore.
Like
Oh my god.
a
Like
block of
Interregnum?
tests. Yes.
Interregnum is just the guy talking.
What the hell was that? I don't like that event. That they actually, what I heard from like couple streamers, they gonna introduce like eventually again similar. I think that was they're gonna be like antimony number 2 and vindication number 2.
Nah. I mean, finally some good updates.
I'm so excited for that.
Same.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think that was the worst Deca teaser that they ever did. You know.
Yeah, the voice acting was something else. Out of this world, but not in a good way.
Oh yeah, I think that was Soul. Soul's come into the VC and say they actually had like a good intention for that kind of content, but
Just executed poorly.
yeah, they execute like straight without testing or getting the feedback from community, and then I saw like everywhere people vindication.
Yeah, people made that like their sub or follow alert.
Oh yeah, talking about lores and things, don't you think like rotmg lore should be more explored? Because I think it showed, especially a lore that I really love is from Shatters, Lost House, and a little bit from Oryx. What do you think about
honest,
that?
I don't care too much about the lore, I gotta be honest.
Imagine not reading debugs, what the hell?
I don't care enough about rotmg lore. Some of the
Just to
lore, I don't
explore.
know if they make sense.
But to explore the example, most people don't know that, and I don't actually understand it. But for people that don't know, the void entity is actually the most powerful one.
Strongest, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like controls everything apparently. Yeah, that's the lore I know as well.
Yes, and then 7 years later, Moonlight, the most difficult dungeon ever, more difficult than Void. And I was like, what the hell? Can you respect the lore, please? Question mark upside down.
So true. Not even keeping the lore.
We need. Actually, that was kind of interesting for me. What about the Void Emperor? Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was like. Are they gonna rework Void? Is that gonna be like some
I wish.
event?
I wish Void would become like the most difficult dungeon. Because it does deserve
Okay,
that.
try soloing.
No,
It's
I'm
only
not.
difficult because it's like
Look, if
RNG
I'm
or
looking for overpower, I can sit my ass
Yeah.
on tablets
Tablets.
24/7.
At least they can drop things. Yeah. Yeah, nah, Void needs a rework badly. Holy.
For how long? Like 2017,
5 years.
2017. Yes, it does require that.
Like they've adjusted some like things in Void, yeah, but like the major problem, and it like I don't really care about anything they changed in Void. Like I don't care that there's no confused shots. I think the confused shots could have remained. I don't know. But like the major issue with that dungeon is just minions, and they never fixed it.
For how many actually voids that have you did on your career or even NBC? Let's count
How
like
many?
NBC. Yeah, because for me, it's like my personal PR. Actually, I did like I'm close enough to 3,000 shatters after he worked.
Mhm.
Currently, I think that's 2,500 ish.
I think I have
And
like 1,000 new shadows, but like halls and Void, I probably have like 5,000, if not more.
yeah, what keeps you doing like NBC pretty much? Because
Favorite boss.
I think we pursued like the same goal, which is pretty much we have like such entertainment when we do those kind of dungeons.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, I just like the clearing part of halls. It's like very chill. The minions are like not shadows minions. And I just like NBC. It like doesn't really have bullshit mechanics. Like there's one phase that's just a bit bullshit. It's like the 1-2 coin phase, and if you get paralyzed like too far away but also not too far, he like jumps on you without like you're still paralyzed. That's like the only phase that's bad.
I want
Otherwise,
to
it's
ask
like
you.
a really fun boss fight.
I want to ask you something. Like, this is what I learned doing shadows. I got like so much more confidence dodging. Like, it does increase my dodging a lot. Like, and my confidence on my characters.
Mm.
Based on your feedback from those 5,000 NPCs, what can you share with those guys that actually love doing dungeons like that? What do you learn? What do you learn doing all those 5,000? Why do you keep pushing, doing even more? And do you think you're really master like everything?
Maybe in NBC, maybe, yeah. But every other dungeon, probably not.
Because I have been doing so many shadows, and I don't think I master it really. I think that I way
like,
too many things to learn.
Possible.
You know.
Like you probably still haven't died to something like you didn't even know existed.
But what brought you like to another level when doing out these NPCs? What increased it from
like,
your skills?
I also like Lord. It's similar to NBC boss fight. But just doing like I like potato. I like coal sword. That's like also a reason I do it.
But isn't it like
Plus, it's
related
also, like,
to
it's
skills,
like the
example?
same. Like you know exactly what the boss is gonna do. It's not like the new bosses that like go random phases. NBC always does the same like phases in a row. Besides like last
Oh,
half
I
of
see,
the
see,
fight.
see.
So like you know where exactly to stand, where you can like stand already for next phase. You like get repetition every time. It's like the same.
Like Shadows, it's a little bit similar, like especially for 30 boss, because for me, Shadows begin on last boss.
Yeah.
So that's what I do, and it does vary a lot, like because boss keep moving every
Yep.
time. So
You know how much better the king boss fight would be if we have like an indicator where he just teleported, like you see where he goes,
do you know
without
what?
him being cursed or something.
No, do you know what I do? Is look at the minimap. So
Yeah, that's what I do as
every
well. And I
time
go like
I look at the
off
minimap.
center camera or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
It's called off center. I don't know.
So it does improve
Like say
my
characters in the middle.
attention on minimap, especially on tablets, because when I was doing tablets, I need to look on minimap because I see whatever is happening
Yeah.
around me.
Like half the time you do a dungeon like king or like tablets, you look at the minimap. You're not even looking at like what your character is doing really.
Yep. It's very much like that. So it's a very important to see this kind of control when you're playing on your character.
Yeah. Also in like shadows, sometimes I'm zoom in once.
Same.
I mean, especially for patience, but like second boss, you don't need more than like the, let's say, normal field of view. You can like zoom in once and you still see enough in Archmage. King as well. Some phases, Guitar Hero, why would you have like all the way out or something?
Yeah, no need to do Guitar Hero like this.
Yeah.
So it's a very important
people that play like that all the time. That's crazy. I know some. Shout out to Vincent.
Shout out Vinci. Keep playing it like amazing. But what do you think about people that don't camera rotate?
Bots. I don't know how they can play like that. I feel like some phases, yes, it's better. I sometimes also don't camera rotate in King. Like, let's say like gardens, like second gardens, for example. There's like some other phases, but sometimes I don't camera rotate either. But like, it just helps you. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's not much harder.
Yeah, the game is so easy. So why to make the game even more harder rotating the screen? You know, I mean the screen.
Why is this even a thing, by the way? You can just AFK here, like on a night.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
I don't know how
it makes
people.
It harder for everyone else. I don't know.
Nah.
No.
Actually, people can sit their ass over there and keep watching the knight get damaged. It's very entertaining.
It's a very nice cutscene.
Exactly.
Cutscene.
Very interactive.
I don't know why there's so much like downtime between like phases in this boss fight and like him transforming and stuff. But if you're petless, I guess that's nice because you can reach in.
Oh yeah.
But like,
what do you think about this Vital combat that we had? Like, I remember people complain a lot about this in the past,
nobody
but nowadays
complains anymore. Yeah.
Nobody complains.
It was the best change.
Yeah, it was very necessary.
So necessary. Like every dungeon was already designed based on divine pads, like around divine pads. So.
Yeah, nowadays it's pretty much and now. So can you talk a little bit about this damage that you receive from bosses? Because back in the days we didn't use it to do like that much dodging for rotmg when doing dungeons. Do you remember? And now we need to be more focused on dodging. That's a thing that I notice.
Like back then, I don't know, bosses just didn't do stuff, and you could just like also paralyze them and stun them. Now, like nothing is stunnable even.
Hey, another rust scepter.
Oh yeah, That's a thing. Do you think this kind of change will become like very good? Like, oh, this boss don't get stunned, this boss don't get armor break, this boss don't get blah blah blah.
Well,
Do,
was
do
a
you think
necessary change? Because like, what's the point of the boss if it doesn't shoot?
Yeah. I think it's very important to no boss shoot at all, you know. It's very important. So we can stop up him.
So we can play Loot Simulator.
And I'm pretty sure you really experienced something similar, right? Like back in the days when people was exploiting
Oh yeah. That's always been a thing in the
HP
game,
scaling the things like that. Do you remember they were like in Stop Up NBC?
Oh
I only heard like some rumors, but I don't have like that many like evidence from those like back in the days. Can you say a little bit about the HP scaling as well? My favorite feature.
Well, HP scaling, people would like go into Void. One guy goes in, like scales the Void entity, and then like it has like the HP of like for one person, I guess, and then everybody else comes in and they just like one shot it.
But
and NBC just had like a bug. I don't know. It was like the first few frames, ticks, whatever you want to call it, of him like blinking and stuff. He was just like invincible. Not invincible, I guess. Like you could just like hit him with a poison. I don't know why that even worked. Like how's that a thing?
Do you think that is caused by, how can I say?
Like the base HP apparently must have been like 500 only or something, and then somebody threw a poison at the right time that one-shot it.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Do you think it's caused by damage cap? Like the main reason why they added damage cap actually?
Could be, yeah.
Like some bosses, example like the Forgotten King, it doesn't actually require like a damage cap or whatever, but they actually put it. So reason why we need to sit. It actually makes no sense. Why some phases are how can I say don't get damage cap and few others
some
are.
Not.
Yeah.
I've killed my characters at least twice because of damage cap. Because I just got so bored that I wanted to run over the boss with like invincibility, and then I just died. Like it's damage capped, and then the boss is like 2k health, so I'm just like doing dumb shit.
And the main problem is you need to wait until the phase finish.
The main problem is I don't mind damage cap. I think it's like okay, but like at least end the phase when the damage is like when you hit that damage, you know. Then I don't mind damage cap. Like if the phase just like goes next, you damage cap, boom, next phase, and not have to wait out. Yeah.
Maybe that's way too complicated. I don't know.
Very hard to code.
Yeah, that could be like very hard to code. Could be.
Yeah, too hard.
That's a thing that I'm aware for.
Yeah, I don't know, like who's coding this. Like, could be like some.
This might be like C++ pretty much. At least
C++,
that is what I heard.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too expensive to buy like actually to contract
yeah, like consultants, like
yes,
people that do that, external people. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like a consultant for like a month is like 20k, something around that. So.
Oh yeah, another thing that I want to see your point of view. Most people confuse White Star with endgame players. Is it true?
Not the same, no. You could just do like 1 million pirate caves and get White Star, like theoretically.
It's
like,
a
White
very
Star
good
still
thing.
doesn't mean you're good.
Yeah.
It just shows that you like kept the character alive for a bit.
And this is a thing that I noticed, like, and I think there is such a beef, like especially when it goes for Reddit conversations. Say, oh, I hate all the old stuff, blah blah blah. So people create even memes for that. Say, oh, the outstar, all those end game play. Look, white star doesn't mean that they are end game actually. You can farm that very easily.
I mean, at least now it's a bit harder to get white stuff. Before that, like, anybody had it. You would like max a character 8/8 through candies and kill it, and you would probably get 2k end fame. So.
Now you need a life fame, right? They changed it.
Yeah, now you need a life fame.
Yeah, now a life fame. Back in the days was, I think that was equipment.
Yes.
And
like was just a bonus.
What do you think about?
Matters for like every single kill thing.
Yeah. What do you think about? We're gonna go into Discord soon. Don't worry. But what do you think about this kind of bonus that we had like back in the days? Mundane, boots on the ground.
The dumbest shit ever. I hated people that were mundane. Like, imagine you play a class that has a unique ability and you don't fucking use it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I still witness a lot of players that are mundane.
Yeah, exactly.
Enjoyers.
If you're mundane, quit the game. Yeah, I mean, boots on the ground, I don't know. Like, you're just like making this like way more painful.
Yeah. There are some that should not be there.
Pacifist, like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, what about those fame exploit that we have been seeing like over these years? And the legends wipe up that happen. Because back in the days on Flash, we had like an old legends, right? And then it's like a totally different with people that have like so many fame.
Yeah. Well, there's been multiple exploits. I don't know if, like, the order of these, but they had to, like, there was like so many Godlands exploits, like Huntress traps, Sorg, Scepters traps, whatever they're called. Ability, like Medusas, or like those Isla trains where like they would like spawn more because they're like standing in a circle, stuff like that. But the biggest like incident was like people literally IP connecting. Obviously you need you actually don't need to hack, but like if you IP connect, you very likely to hack, but like you don't necessarily need to IP connect. And they would have like ghost realms. They would like be in an empty realm. Like,
can
just
you
for
explain
themselves,
that?
And they would like boat. It was called boating back then.
Because I know my friends did told me about that, but I don't actually understand this kind of ghost helm. Because it's pretty much like a private realm.
It's like a closed realm, but it's like it's just not visible to like people that are in the Nexus. But like you could still like connect to it somehow.
What I heard is admins had to go in game to ban all the people. When that happens, and why people were doing that?
Why? Because they wanted like fame. I don't know.
Only fame exploit? Any famous name? Question mark upside down.
Any famous names? They either got banned or renamed, so. Or just straight up quit. But yeah, those were called boating. The boating incident or whatever.
Oh yeah. What I heard was people /following.
Oh yeah, they had like
pretty
one
much
guy
like that.
who did everything, and they were all necromancer. I think everybody was a necromancer. I don't know why. I guess the skull with the like mega AoE. I don't know. Necro apparently was the best for it. Do you know Shula? I think he was part of it. There was also Trent Owl.
No.
Trent Owl has quit a long time ago.
I'm very new.
Shula, I don't know. He used to be like a lot of.
I'm like very new in production, rotmg production environment. So I'm from 2021. So like I had to meet so many people. So it's very important for me like to understand the community and such. So unfortunately, I got like right to the right direction. You know, I got like good influences and good people aside with me to help me to guide like for a good way over the time.
That's good. So like this so-called trend old person made a Discord, max efficiency, also called max hacks, because like their requirements would literally have like, first of all like 4 out of 4 set basically, and second like no like specific classes. I don't know what classes they banned. I guess they banned like necromancer, rogue, stuff like that. Like it's so in their eyes called shit classes. I mean rogue is shit, but they just straight up kick people. That's what like around where kicking was implemented anyways. And then they would have like a rec sheet, and the rec sheet would literally say turn off silence. Like they would literally just say, yeah, turn off silence guys. We need that DPS in Marble Colossus and Void or something, I don't know.
Oh my
just turn off
fucking
silence.
Well, when that was it?
That was like 2020, maybe 2019.
Don't know silence.
Just ignore silence.
Oh my fucking god.
And probably like, I don't know, some other effects. Quiet maybe as well, who knows. And they would do dungeons like that. You would be like I joined those runs, I would be like maybe the only legit player in those runs. That was insane. They just like full skipped.
Did you turn off the silence?
Gone. Yeah, of course I turned off silence. Otherwise I was not allowed in the run.
Exactly. It's very important to be on Rex, people.
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
Those were days.
I don't know. I wish we got like more hack free, you know, from rotmg, because they need to give themselves like a chance to experiment the game, experience the game. Yeah, the real game actually.
Yeah, imagine like you say, "Wow, this game is boring," but you can't even die. Like.
Oh yeah, I think I really heard that before. Like people tell, okay, I'm hacking, but I want to play like legit, so I want to account reset.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, that's what people do.
Yeah. Don't do account reset. Just play like 1 week. Go like if you want practice NBC, go with Liinkii. Play legit like 1 week.
Infinite survival. I just don't shoot in survival.
Yes, so we can do that and do shadows in the meantime as well. Like in parallel, slowly you're gonna lose all your equipments.
Yeah.
But I bet.
I got almost died.
I just started left and right upside down. Yo, Smug wanted to say hello to you, Liinkii. Yo, Liinkii, how long have you been in Twitch, actually?
I don't know, I made my account like 2014, 2013, somewhere around there. But like I haven't...
But like creating content on Twitch, actually, go live stream and such.
Yeah, I streamed even like back then, but like... not much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I know when
like,
back then... I know when back then it becomes a number, GG.
2014, 2013.
Nice, GG.
But then I took like maybe years of breaks.
What have you been doing like to distract your mind during this process?
From Realm? Or...
Yeah. Like so you don't
games.
need to go like too into it, but like example for me, I used it to play like rotmg as like a escape valve, you know, from my like a stress relief.
Yeah.
Pretty much like that. That was the main reason. But have you actually used rotmg for that also, or sometimes or whatever?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But mostly it's just more stressful sometimes.
Oh, I think the most stressful experience that I had was when I was like managing a Discord server. Like that was so stressful because you had to give accounts like for
all idiots.
Oh my god, yeah. A lot of people that don't like to actually don't play the game. They manage the servers. GG.
Damn. Oh, am I lagging?
Oh no.
No, it's a visual glitch. Is it
No.
lag?
I'm
Oh,
out of here.
no.
I'm quitting.
So-
No, I don't
so,
care about this character. I'm not leaving.
Don't worry, guys.
We
It's
stay.
it's server stability.
I love getting DC'd in a dungeon that's like 30 minutes long. So fun. Yeah,
maybe
it's
they-
like no way it's catching that.
This happened yesterday as well. Exactly. I thought that was the streaming, or, but no, it's not something like that. I think the server is getting like some issues, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's always either this server or US East 2. It's one of those.
Well, they're kind of full. Yeah.
I think this server is kind of wacky.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the DC message yet, though.
Insane. Yeah, change servers. I guess.
I believe it will come back.
If it's stacked
I'm not a
out
believer.
and several like pyro warlocks surround you.
We actually got 10 minutes. If that like message keep popping up, we have to restart the game then. Actually restart.
Yeah, this kind of experience that is very bad, like for especially for new players, because for old players or people that are actually in games, this is kind of become like a daily routine in rotmg, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even bother us that much anymore. But like for new players, they think that they have like a connection issue, like by their own, like internet or whatever. But it's not like that. Like, actually, the server.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
so that is the main reason why I think one of the causes, of course, that put them away, you know, from rotmg. Not
Yep.
only that, but the game progression as well. Remember, like bringing back the inner we, the inner we scenario that we were like helping them, helping him actually, and like several people was giving him like feedbacks, like help over the game progression and such. It's pretty much like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to go deeper about another topic. Regarding we have been having a conversation about Discord that long.
Mm.
When Discord become a thing, you know, and when
Like Realm Discord? Or like Raid
Yeah.
Discord?
Realm Discord, pretty much.
Mm. I think when Void released, because
I
they needed
agree.
a way to like organize it with vials and like just the breadcrumbing and all that stuff. Like the dungeon actually needed like an organized group to do it, like a raid. Yeah. So raid Discord got created there.
So 2017. But
Yeah.
what do you think that caused like this kind of bad behavior? For example, maybe you really experienced that as well. Like, I think that the worst experience that I have with Discord was pretty much going to a run. Was asking for a location, and the guy was behaving like so bad, you know, saying bullshit. And
Yeah.
it was a event raid leader. I love event raid leaders. They are so
Not
kind.
even a real raid leader. Wow.
Not even a raid leader. What the hell? Or even like when you join a run, right? And the raid leader dies or Nexus or DC or whatever, and they shut down the VC.
Best.
I'll put in the lounge. See ya.
Yeah, just put
Nah,
in the
I've had
lounge or
fun taking over runs every once in a while in like a Discord back. And holy shit, you could like Like
Did
you
you
could just troll
actually?
it.
Yeah, you can troll, but have you ever got like a chance that you actually did help the whole group when the raid just fuck up everything?
Oh yeah, multiple times. Yeah.
I've had,
You ever like did a full skip and the trickster just either nexus or just can't do shit, so you have to drag the crusade out of defender?
that's a
That's
kind of
like
fuck up.
happened so many times. Or like when the group just like doesn't do shit, so you start typing in chat. You suck.
It's I have been
Push
doing
up.
that like so many times.
Yeah.
Or people go in and say like, "Oh, what's it say?" It's saying like, "Oh, I'm not gonna continue because we don't have like the raid leader or whatever."
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's not real. Like, like if you have the vial and you see that in chat, you insta pop. Raid leader gone. Somebody says we can't do this. Raid leader not here. Insta pop the vial.
Easy ban on SBC. Don't behave like Liinkii.
Yeah, well, SPC is like special, kind of. Yeah.
Where SBC becomes such a meme and actually thing for the whole community because it's such an old Discord. There are still people that wait for the banishment to vanish from SBC.
Yeah, I don't even know. But like, before I even came back to the game in 2018, I was already banned from SPC. Like, I didn't even know the Discord existed and I was banned from it.
Super brainless class. That's a good Discord. Actually, I have. This is kind of funny because I'm gonna share this with you guys. My guildmate Bocas, he was part of another guild, which was Dickheads, and he is still like a raid leader in SPC. He used it to do like several, only Oryx 3 and such, but he was looking for exalts, and once I started to play with him, he became like more confident in game. His exaltation increased a lot, and also he experienced like a new state of the game, which is like, dude, actually you can complete dungeons like duos or even solo,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
pretty much like that. So maybe most of the people are experiencing something like that as well, because when they put them into this kind of scenario, which is no, you actually cannot complete like this dungeon because you're running out of people to do it. I think
Yeah.
it's like a, how can I say, underestimation
Yeah,
on
you're
people's skill.
underestimating yourself, yeah.
You know, I think that
Yeah.
that is what happens. What do you gonna say like when you see people behaving like that, saying no, you can go on, or because you don't have like
Well,
enough people?
Not much you can do. You can just tell them.
Yes.
I usually, okay, when there's like someone that's like new, and let's say I'm doing like a realm MBC, I literally tell them, just focus on dodging, I'll do the rest. Like, and if like he just fails, then like, yeah, that was the limit, I guess. But like, at least he tried, you know. Like, I'll tell him, yeah, I got you, man. Just focus on dodging. Like, just try. What are you gonna lose? Shit items, probably.
Yeah, exactly what Trey put that on chat, saying
No 5 pennies.
no 5 pal. What do you mean no 5 pals or fungal time? That we, and now actually I want to see. I want to see this. Baby Smooth was saying we have like so many noobs in rotmg, you know. Don't get offensive,
Yeah.
guys, but we had like so many noobs in rotmg and barely like some good players, you know.
Mm.
What do you think it would be like the best approach for increasing the the number of good players in rotmg? Actually, how can I say, like pro players?
That's tough,
Step
bro.
one.
How about more like decent? Cause
Yeah,
pro,
decent.
kind of,
Yeah.
it's competent.
Step one, die a lot. Trying new shit. I don't know. How are you gonna get someone to do that though? Like it has to be their own kind of like goal.
An
If
incentive
they don't
would
want to
be
become good
events.
at like soloing dungeons, then like yeah, that's it.
Even if it's a wood lab or crownly depths or whatever.
Crawling
Oh,
depths?
yeah, because
Dude,
for
that
us
dungeon is
it's
crazy.
very
That dungeon is harder than a Shadows boss.
most people think the APK dungeons are kind of easy,
I think
but
they're harder
don't
than some
underestimate them.
exalts.
Especially when you're soloing anything, it's very tough.
Yeah, that's true.
So there is no secret when going to another level.
Yeah,
But
this legit. You just
this
need
is
to
a
try.
thing that I notice, and which is very hard to get this kind of insight and mindset. It is most people attach too much like for a specific character, you know. Maybe that is the main reason why they use hacks for auto nexusing, so
Yep.
because they don't die on that one and such. But once you get detached by that thing, this kind of emotional thing, it's gonna bring you to another level, you know.
Yep.
So later on, when you become like better dodging all the things, I think they're gonna be like the right time to come back. At least it's my POV. Come back and start over from alright. So now it's time to grind like this kind of character, and I see like good players with like high amount of fame, and they don't risk like and actually it's very important, especially if you're looking for exalt. And this is the main issue related to people that are too attached to their mains and they attempt to go on exalts. Can you explain a little bit about the throwaway characters and main characters? Because you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, since I have 200 characters, wait, let me check. Mule Dump has a feature that shows you how much of each character you have. I have 58 warriors. So 57 of them are basically throwaway. Maybe like 50. I don't know. Unnamed warriors, exactly. So like you just put on some slightly worse gear. But like at some point when you're at the point where everything is like 8-8 and you have so many items in your vault, those throwaway characters will be 4-4 as well. But a throwaway is like where you try new shit with like slightly worse gear. I mean, you could use like the same gear, depends. But even if you just use like wine cellar tops to learn stuff, and it's like not even max 8-8 because you struggle to get life and mana pots or something, so you just go 6-8 because you can just farm Godlin's dungeons for that. You can just use that character to learn stuff with like a maxed character. And if it dies, who cares? It's like, whatever. You're like, okay, what the fuck was that minion? And then maybe you were lucky and your OBS recorded your death so you can rewatch. Rewatching your death also like helps you a lot to understand what even happened, by the way. Like if you don't even know what happened,
learn from the
which is
mistake,
like,
pretty much.
yeah, you learn from the mistake on a character where you basically lost nothing. Seasonal characters are basically throwaway. You start from 0, and you can only gain. You can't lose playing seasonal. You can only gain items. Lingo leaking all our secrets. Like let's say there's an 03 event. And I also have a theory that the worse your gear, the better you loot, because the less damage, the more loot. So there's an O3 event. I just bring like a shit set, but like on purpose because like it's so brain dead doing O3 that I just at some point I'll die anyways because like I just die to like Celestial at some point. Like if you die once a year to Celestial, although you've mastered the game, I don't know. It will happen at some point. You'll just die to it for some reason. One. Yeah, I had like I had a rogue. I had a rogue with 1,300 health. You know the Crystal Cave armor, the Luminous armor, 200 HP.
Oh yeah.
Then like UB HP or some stuff. So I had like 1,300 HP. Then maybe the Oryx cloak as well. I don't know. And I had a tier 1 dagger. And then I push in Splendor and die. Like I'm pushing in with a tier 1 dagger. It doesn't even do damage. Why am I even pushing in? But like.
The hell?
Oh yeah, those moments. It's impossible to die here. And then like 2 seconds later someone just dies. Or like my guildie is like, oh no, I'm like asking, Jackie, what are you doing? And then he's like, I'm blowing up. And then like half a second later he just like explodes. Explodes to Shadow's minion.
This is very important, like to share this kind of experience with people. So
Yeah.
that was the main reason why I brought you into Twitch, like because we can actually have like so much fun, like especially for people that watch us to see, oh, this guy actually playing a lot or having fun like on during this gameplay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's something like that. So, like, did you see my dive yesterday or something like that? Oh, I did something very fun. That's very cool, like to share this kind of experience with people.
Yeah, there's like so many moments. I have like, I'm the laziest person by the way. I have like clips from 2018 and 19. I have Flash player clips still on my hard drive because I'm too lazy to edit. I have like
Can you share
5,000
the?
clips.
Can you share the diplomatic proc clip? Thank you.
Which clip?
From Wiz. GG.
Oh no.
Yo, what do you think about the rotmg and shit this called? Actually, that guy like released it recently.
Okay, I don't care if someone hacks, okay? I'll say it that way. But if someone hacks and he's shit, he needs to quit. Like, if you play with hacks and you're not mega pushing in, doing shit, and you just like auto to the first phase, you deserve to be banned. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's a lot of effort. Just how do you even verify that somebody like actually auto nexus? Very hard to tell.
What
I mean, there's
know,
like in-game settings, but still, you could just have a frame perfect nexus.
what I know is that guy that put all those reports and shit. He's from Dungeoneer.
Dungeon. Do you mean Death?
That guy, yeah, Death.
He owns like 5 discords: Fungal Cave, Dungeoneer, I don't know, probably some others as well, and the cheetah list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people on that list are from my reports as well, by the way, but only because they've been at every single avatar hard mode, and they auto nexus every single time. Like, I'm done with these guys. Auto nexus in my shadows in the first phase of second boss. Man, I don't know. You deserve to be on that list.
Yeah,
and they show up to every avatar as well.
Do you remember that day when I was getting the last exalt and people actually rushed to MBD?
Like griefing,
on
activating MBD?
Yeah, like it was on the last void for 720 exalts.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
That guy called House Seal, pretty much.
I don't remember the name, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they sucked anyways, they didn't even manage.
They didn't manage, And they guild and him included was doing like shatters, and they were pushing like full damage like until I think until second boss, pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, they reached tablet, everyone got past it. Everyone to next attack. What a moron.
Yeah, classic, average. Yeah.
Average
It's-
gamer.
Dude, it's so bullshit. Like, we were doing such a great run in that day, and that guy just hopping in full messing around, you know?
Hmm. I mean, it was a good challenge for us to clear faster. I don't know.
Yeah, that's very bad, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for kind of people like that.
No.
This is why it makes like the community even worse.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason slash kick was implemented, I think. Like, people activating MBD early. Because SBC reported people for doing that. And then they added kick. But also, like, you could just get TP'd into the boss room. You know what I mean? Like, if they if they actually activated, just get TP'd or something. And then
Mhm.
you could still run out to do cult or whatever. Wait, is rotmg down for everyone? Because, like, I've tried opening the game like 5 times, even like rec edited my server and still couldn't get back in.
Oh, yeah, I can join. I think
Maybe it's just
everything-
us that were in the sheds. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that because Liinkii was solving the puzzle and broke the server.
I hit the 10th torch, the
Yeah,
hidden torch, and then it broke.
You can break the two heads from puzzle that quick. You need to be like one at a time.
Oh, I didn't know.
If you break like two at the same time, the server can crash. Alright, Trey is checking.
Oh wait, that's what you mean. Like, you lock in the generator flames. Yeah, we did that once. Or do you mean the puzzle actually somehow?
Mm-hmm.
Because we once had normal mode, and then we dragged 2 flames at the same time, so we would have 2 generators, you know? And then it just crashed. Like, the
How?
flames would go into the last 2 slots at the same time. But it wasn't hard mode, so it crashed.
Maybe they're updating something or whatever.
Mm.
I hope it's not a 30-minute DC.
No.
That's
I
not a
hope as well.
thing. That
I
has
hope as
never
well.
happened.
It
It's
crashed
happened
the
to me.
server. If you do that, need to grave some. Don't do it.
I need yeah, curse them with EB vid drops. Easy, Trey.
So hey guys, if you want to see Liinkii answer like couple questions, just throw the questions like on the chat so he can read that. Oh yeah, that's a good question, Link. How to get back into the game with the oops loop?
What does it mean? Oops loop?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's like oops, an existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host. Try
Oh.
again, change the server.
Oh, now I get it. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Well, wait. 3 years, maybe, then it's fixed. Where MCH go? Someone hacked it for sure. We all got banned, finally. Finally.
Clueless. No, I think the best message is when they put the message like on the top of your game, like all servers need to shut down for a quick maintenance within 10 minutes, and then you're
Hidden
playing like
torture.
you wait for 20 minutes and the server is not there yet, and keep
Mm.
playing 30 minutes, and then you're at the end of boss, and then oops, okay, that's the
Oh my
option.
god, that happened during like a Shadows event to me.
Oh my
I
god,
just
I think
completed
that's worse.
Patience, last phase of King, and then like I just DC.
I think that is the worst, because it doesn't even show, and it's a thing that actually needs to be improved, like the error message that we receive like from the game, you know.
Hmm.
Example, whenever you get like, because when you're trying to connect to the game, we need to understand what's going on, you know.
Yeah, yeah. If I ever find that remote host guy, I'll have a word with him.
Oh yeah, another thing that I want, that is most recently, shine equipments.
Shiny equipments, I haven't gotten any yet.
Are you looking for one, or are you waiting for one specifically?
No, not really.
Not even shiny potato or shiny color sword.
I actually haven't seen the sprites for those, so I can't really tell. Like,
It's easy. I can actually create like something for that. Let's do like something real quick on streaming.
wait, is it like the latest?
It's
blog
very
post?
easy. It's very. I'm pretty sure it's something like this. Hold on.
Like, where can I see the sprites?
Hold on. I can figure out.
Okay, okay. There's no shiny potato yet, at least from the screenshot I've seen. Why does the
No.
gemstone look like the old gemstone? Copy image address should be this. Wait, what the fuck is that URL? I'll just screenshot it.
It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy. Don't worry.
Like, I don't know. I don't know, they all look like...
Look. Can you see him on my screen?
Sec.
Alright. So
No,
this is color sword, right?
yeah. No. Yes.
Alright. Do you know what is a
Oh, you're
shiny color
making
sword?
it right now.
Yes, I think it's done. Shiny color sword. Sprite leak.
So true.
GG.
So
Like,
good.
let's pretend it's a shiny. So done.
Yeah, you
Alright,
need some
so
blue on the blade. Like cyan on the blade.
alright.
Divinity looks kinda cool, I gotta say.
Alright, it's shiny. Exclusive preview. Exactly.
Okay, so true. That's literally how they look like some random cyan kind of tone.
But look, like the effect,
Accurate.
it's kind of okay. Like, I think for potato, let me see. For potato, this might
You
be
just
a
make it, like,
shiny potato.
Purple.
Let's create shiny potato, everyone. Alright, this is potato, right? Alright, now we're gonna see potato getting better. So reset this. Shiny potato. Done. Shiny potato. Dude, not gonna lie, but
One shade yellow.
the shiny equipment, it's like the same thing.
So good.
It's like the
What?
same thing. It's pretty much
That's
like the
good.
same thing. So that's the main. If we had like something like a glow around equipment or such, they're gonna be like way better. You know.
Not just a different sprite, yeah. Like some crazy glow. Like I
Yeah,
couldn't
like
tell
a
you
glow.
that it's like a shiny planewalker, to be honest. Like I couldn't
Example.
tell at the planewalker skin that it's shiny.
Of course, not like this, you know, not like this. But if you had like an effect like flashing, you know, something like this, they're gonna be sick
Yeah.
if you had it. Like not only
Go
whenever you
the
put the
filter.
equipment, yeah, not
There's
only
like
the
this filter,
equipment.
right? Reshade or something. So
Yeah, I
every item
think the
just looks like
shine.
reshade is used.
Look, I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see if I get the shiny items. This is the shine list for people that don't know. This is the shiny list, so you can actually see that.
Ah, okay. Wait, what's a candlestick? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a. All right, let's try to create like the shiny Lumi. This is a regular Lumi, right? Let's create shiny Lumi. I think this is like a color variation. Done. That's a shiny. Tell me if it's not the same one. Tell me if it's not the same one.
No difference.
Yeah. It's like the same thing. You know, that's the same thing.
They stole this from Pokemon.
I mean, they stole it off some user's idea, not even their idea. Yeah.
Look, if I was looking for shiny gears, add glow, add good effects, you know, all the good things. Like the concept, it's amazing.
Yep.
But give like something else, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, like just give like something else. It would be even better. Rather than Ctrl Shift U and try to reshade like the things again. It's not. It won't make the game better.
Wait,
So yeah.
shiny bees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's look Hive Master Helm. Tell me if I'm wrong. Just tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't it like that? Yeah. It's exactly what I did on Paint. Exactly what I did. That was my first impression when I saw the shiny equipments.
Yep. Really
Watch,
good
the next
addition.
shiny item is gonna be like one shade more yellow or one shade higher, and then
Dude,
they're gonna flip it to the other side.
They need like an
Shiny.
animation GIF. Like I remember when I was working on P servers, we had like what's the thing? It is a GIF, like animated equipments. Like imagine if you have like candlestick with a aura around it, so it does have like such animation in it, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine if a shiny was something like that. So if you put your shiny equipment, they keep like flashing, having such animation on the item. They're gonna
Yeah.
be sick. That is the.
That would be something. Too hard
That
to
would
code
be
though.
something. They can steal the, but like, I think I'm blindfolded or whatever. But Superior Shiny, Bow of the Void, Doombow, and Tome of Purification. I think they are looked like the same.
Yeah, basically.
I can see like no difference on Superior or Void Bow or Doombow. Doombow, I think Doombow and Superior are the worst.
Yeah, superiors. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they were smoking when they implemented that.
Trivia. Shiny items are most likely inspired by shiny Pokemons, which are rare variants of creatures in Pokemon franchise. Really? I didn't know that.
Oh wait, what? My game just closed on it by itself. Wait, what?
It's a feature. Hey, it's back, it's back.
No way.
It is.
Can you only get shinies on seasonal? Is that
Yes, shiny only
Okay.
season.
Wait, really?
Yep. Shiny
Okay.
only seasonal.
But it's still like a chance. It's not like you get a divinity and it's shiny 100%, right?
Yeah, it's still a chance.
Okay.
So still, you need to get the white bag, and then is it a shiny?
Yeah. RNG on top of RNG.
It's like
They're
Pokemon.
gonna-
You have a 1% chance.
Yeah, they're gonna be sick.
I still can't get on.
That might be like a small visual glitch.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, pretty much whenever you try to hop in game, and then sometimes you cannot.
Is a 1 hour DC a thing? I hope not. Please tell me that's not a feature. I'm not ready.
Hey, did you get like the
Well-
infinite load as well?
Well, I'm back in now.
Yeah, that was like a nice welcome to Liinkii on Discord. I mean, on rotmg, getting like infinite loading. You know, we experienced like the server
Yeah.
crash. That is a nice welcome. So yeah, Liinkii.
Just as I remembered.
Yeah, make sure to remember your password.
Honestly, my password is so long, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, he
Random
just
fucking-
said the password on live stream.
Yeah.
The password from Liinkii account
It's
is
literally
I
my
don't know
password.
what it
My
is.
password is so long, you won't even guess it. Haha. That's literally my password, guys.
Final.
You guys
Right,
think I'm joking. lol.
easy potato rings and color sword for you.
Dude, by the way, I'm so dumb. I got the blueprint for the amulet, but accidentally used it on seasonal.
Wait,
Can you
but
buy that now?
if you get like the amulet, you can actually it will be like converted to your main.
Really?
PvP. Yeah, it does. It
Mhm.
got like
Since when?
recently like
This
since
update.
new update.
New update. Okay. Yeah, I didn't read patch notes.
Yeah, it's a very important to read. You know,
Maybe.
it's very important. So yeah,
It's
Liinkii.
probably a
Like
shop.
we're gonna do like couple few questions, right? It's gonna be
Okay,
like
sure.
fast ones before we end this. But I want to say like couple things. Are you planning to come back to rotmg?
Yeah, I'll play it again in a bit. Yeah.
When it gonna happen? Are you waiting
When
for a
there's, like-
specific update?
Yeah. It's like a halls event or 3 event probably.
I see. Is there any goal that you're looking for at this moment for rotmg that you didn't
Right
accomplish?
now, I want to do petless hard mode on like something that's not a paladin, cause like petless is kind of a joke.
Mhm.
So yeah, warrior. Oh my god, I attempted it and I fucked up so bad. You know, the purple bird almost killed me in stagger. I almost died twice in staggers.
What the hell? Any beef with any player from rotmg? Question mark upside down.
Probably not right now, but I used to. But like, I just don't do that anymore that much.
Yeah, imagine. It's very
Just
important to
ignore
have a great communication with people. Very important. Any favorite Discord that you want to suggest for people like SPC, Holy Crusade? I love PM Claps. It's my favorite. Reddit.
Same. Shout out to the Krias.
Thank you. One guy that actually changed your point of view in rotmg.
That's a hard one, lol. Point of view. I mean, there's a couple people that are like.
Say one. I mean, we don't forget then. Don't wait.
Okay, Kenshi probably. I Kenshi.
Nice. What is your best guild mate from your guild?
Best guild mate. Doug.
GG. See, fuck off, Trey. You're not allowed here. See, you're not allowed here, Trey. Get better, bitch. Are you expecting to see like any change on rotmg from the community most recently?
No.
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 What do you think actually ruined the state of community?
What? Again? What?
What actually do you think changed the current state of rotmg?
What could change it?
The current
what
stage of rotmg. Yes.
Oh, the current state of rotmg.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to do. At least like for someone that has done a lot of stuff already and has like 15,000 hours. Maybe I'll try the new dungeon. I don't know. But like, yeah, not much really to do. If you're a new player, there's a lot though.
I see.
Like the game is at its best peak. That's what Liinkii would say.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be for him. Can you give like any advice for Liinkii? Liinkii, stop using shits, please. You're a good guy. We actually like to play with you a lot. So stop using that shit.
Liinkii was funny as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, he needs to
get
be
back
back
to streaming.
Yeah, he needs to get back. He told me he got like banned. I tried to invite him for Oryx Cast, but he refused because he got banned, and
Yeah.
he's not looking to join like until he get unbanned. You know.
Yeah.
Favorite dungeon?
Lost Halls.
I thought that was Sprite Word, but just kidding.
I should have said Lord.
Yeah.
Lord, best dungeon.
Best item slots.
Best item slots.
Yes, for your best class. That's difficult.
Warrior? Let's say Warrior. D-Blade? Chuck Abuse? Easy. Like nothing's gonna hit you in King, for example. Then let's go with Gladguard for some more defense and speed. And some DPS. And then Potato.
Best ring besides Potato. That
Amulet.
can be tough. GG.
Amulet.
I thought that was Banner, but anyway. What do you think about people that spend like so money money in game and waste like half of them? I mean, not half, but 80% of the money, like the RAM gold, on ST items.
I mean, it's their money. I don't know. I've bought the ST Lord set a couple of times, so I can't really say it's like a waste.
How much money are we talking about? Like a little bit, or a drop
Depends how
100?
much. Oh, on Lord set, I've dropped like 200. At least.
Oh my fucking god.
Not once. Like, the box is out, I buy. The box is out again, I buy. Like, no. Okay, first season ever. You like can buy like stuff right from shop, and it goes to your seasonal like gift chest. I just bought the Lord set.
So it's the shop player experience you're playing. Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I die like first Lost Halls. Because I'm like trying to rush for pots, so I'm like not maxed, so I need to rush.
All right. Next question. What are your best advice for new players that are joining rotmg? And stop with the Unstone game.
Get a character maxed. Get a somewhat decent pet, like a rare pet is good enough for any dungeon in my opinion. Start doing harder content then, once you get a rare pet.
And don't go Discord runs, okay? If you want to get better.
Discord runs.
Don't go Discord runs. Especially if the run is so attempted from PM class, by the way.
Only do it if
That's
you're gonna
my
steal
beloved.
someone's white bag. Easy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do you want to tell like something for anyone, like specific, like your last words?
Shout out to my guild.
Shout out
to everyone
Celeste.
in chat, and especially the people from my guild that showed up. Shout out to Whack Rabbit, big fan of Whack Rabbit. Shout out to Sleepless.
Oh yeah, and get a
Shout out-
PP.
PvP, PvP. Someone's PvP, guys. He's the only one in the dungeon.
For people that don't know that shit, is the link. Just watching. And get PP guy. PP.
Yeah, wait, there was some questions. I think I answered them in chat, but what do you think about Hennis? Dude, that guy was goated. The videos are so good still. You can still watch them in like 2023 and they're good videos. And favorite trickster will always be Spooky.
Alright, that was the Oryx Cast podcast with Liinkii. Liinkii, thank you so much for staying here, having the... At least I wasn't actually alone, during the account use issue, feature. That was amazing, so we all experienced like the same feeling. I love rotmg. It's a perfect balanced game.
Best game.
Best game ever. Don't even install it. If you uninstall rotmg, your System 32 gonna be deleted, imagine.
It's true. It used to be a thing.
So yeah, shout out Celeste Guild. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I appreciate your presence here. And
thanks for having me.
Everything here, like the whole of VOD, will be available on a new clip on Twitch, so you guys can recap this, and also the whole podcast, the whole conversation